Right,
sea. They're less watery.
I want to make a follow-up poll then where
and
I
less
remove you,
hollow,
like,
which
one
means
vote.
that there's more pumpkin.
Valid.
All right. Welcome back to another session of The Dark Below. My name is Jared Asirislai. Perkins, I will be your DM today, tomorrow, forever, yada yada yada. Alright, we'll go ahead and move forward with player instructions and such, because I have 0 announcements. Other than I've kind of just been piling it within view of the camera now, so that it was kind of like a teaser, but if you haven't figured it out yet, we're moving. All of the boxes is the hint that I've been piling in the background. Yep, that's it. That's all for announcements. We had to suddenly shift this session from, it was going to be on Sunday instead of Thursday this week, and then I had something come up, so I got with everybody, and we were able to play today. So, in no particular order, starting with whoever's on the far bottom left of this bar, it will be Bandit. Why don't you go ahead and start us off?
I thought you said at the bottom.
He did say
Alright.
the bottom, but he lies.
Look at the stream.
On the internet? He would lie on the internet? No one ever does that.
Look
No.
at the stream. He's at the bottom left.
That's not true.
I'm not lying.
That's valid.
We just don't want to believe you.
It's invalid. Alright, hi everybody. I'm Brind, and I'm playing Bandit. And our fun fact for today is the next question. Do you give people second chances? Yes. People make mistakes as a side. Sometimes it's just not their fault. Or as they wound up in a bad situations.
How many questions do you have? How many of these do you have made?
50.
So how long till we get like a really spicy fun fact out of Bandit?
Year?
10.
No, more than a year.
10 as in like the number the number 10. We are currently on 6, or we just did 6.
All right. Well, that's great.
That's the next spicy one.
All right.
I could send people the list if they want it
on the
of
bottom
the
left.
questions.
We haven't gotten to the middle yet, so it's still the bottom left. Minadina. See, it's not alphabetical order, because if it was alphabetical order, it would have been Yogurt.
How dare you?
It would have been Dante.
Or it would have been Dante, then, yep, shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Not you, I'm looking
Shut
at
up.
Ian. Ian's making
Okay.
the face. Telling his
Hi,
brain to
everyone.
shut up.
I'm Elena. I play Menadina, the badass bitch with the scythe. Fun fact about Menadina is that she got her first scythe at around the age of 24 when she started working in a
or
Elven
human
24.
So she would have been very small.
No,
No.
not Elven. I'm Elven.
You have there
Elven
at
age,
night.
but human
scythe.
equivalent.
No.
So
24.
like 240.
Yeah. When she
Oh,
started
that's not
working
normal.
at Opaldum.
It's okay, guys. She's 240 years old.
She's actually like
Hey, hold on. Whoa.
All right, Leo.
Hello everyone, I'm Clark. I play Leo Greshi Zunderfall, our favorite paladin. Fun fact about Leo is that his favorite drink...
Wait, did you just say paladin?
Oh, I did say paladin. He is a cleric,
Good
not a
job.
paladin.
Fun fact, he's
Words.
a paladin.
No,
Fun
he's
fact,
not.
guys, he's a
Very much.
paladin.
He's been hiding it from us this whole time.
I'm sorry. Fun fact though about Leo is that he's favorite drink right now is a hard cider he discovered in Haggard. He's only had it a handful of times, but he would love to have some more of it if given the opportunity. But obviously he's in the Underdark, so that won't be anytime soon.
All right. Next is, if it was in alphabetical order, it would have been this man, Dante.
Hello, I'm Ian. I play Dante. And Dante's fun fact was the cloak that he had going into this campaign was made from the Manticore pelt, from the Manticore that they killed. in
Which
the
he has now
one-shot.
replaced
Yep.
with his cloak of
Yeah.
somethings.
Yes, Cloak of Somethings. No, Cloak of Maybes.
Maybe.
Cloak of
Right.
maybes. Cloak of maybes. There are
maybes.
maybe something in there.
Yeah, there's maybes in there, dude.
And then now maybe you see my mistake. The person that is next to Dante that I read on accident. Yogrid.
Hi, I'm Aiden. I play Eldred. And you said you wanted a spice and fun fact, right?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So, Yulgrid's favorite type of pepper is the Serrano.
Oh my god. Yogrid's gonna start the session by getting 48 psychic damage.
How do you spell Serrano?
The same way you spell it in our language.
I don't know what you spell in
Actually,
our language.
No, in the D&D world, Serrano is spelled Cerrano. U. The U is silent.
I love it.
Oh, add the GH and then you're good.
Oh yeah, actually UGH. Serrano.
Okay.
What the
We're getting
fuck?
deep lore.
Beautiful.
We love it.
Ugh, what have I done?
It's named after the guy who found
There's a
it,
new goal.
Sir Pepper Serrano.
Of course. And that's
How do you
his
spell
name.
pepper?
I swear to God, Tyler.
P-E-E-R.
Everything has been thrown into question.
P-E-P-E-P-E-P-E-P-P-E-P-P
Ear.
R.
R.
P-E-P-P-E-P-E-P-P.
The EPPP.
The what now?
Won't get up.
Pause.
Alright. Oh,
Stop.
you know what?
This function
I can
called
move my
EPP.
camera because it's night for this D&D stream. We got a night D&D stream, so I can shift
Mhm.
this so that it doesn't have the thing in the way anymore. Alright. Recap, who wants it?
I cannot.
I did it last time.
It's one of you
Not a
three.
key. I can recap.
Alright.
We have a keep, and we spent a good chunk of time exploring said keep, and then we went back to the city, and then we went to the upper city, and Dante immediately slipped away from the party,
Mm-hmm.
and Bandit went on a solo adventure, and then Leo, Manadina, and Yulgrid snuck into a high-class bar. Also, we tried to get clothing, or not we tried to get clothing. People
We did.
will try to get clothing, and that was a mistake because
It's expensive as shit.
it's expensive, and we look poor, and also aren't gnomes.
Oh, you're talking about the fact that you were charged like the double fabric fee?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like double their height.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
You forgot all of the things that you learned about Rex.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, he's forgotten them, so we won't recap them. Does somebody who actually remember those things want to give us that recap? As for viewer
Like-
knowledge?
What all happened with Rex? Well, Rex is in a deal with our friend, the Baron Iron Fist, our council member Iron Fist. Yeah, she's made a deal with him of some sort in relation to some information which we are not privileged to as of yet, of somebody's location or something like that. And she is basically at his mercy because he's the only one that has this information that she's been able to find. So
Isn't she a gnome?
she's still Yes,
You did
yes.
figure out she was a gnome.
yes. We do know she is a gnome of
But-
some sort, and only one person saw her face and has not actually revealed any of that information to us. In addition to that, we also now have her as an assistant to us on the keep. We're also making her a window in her room because, yes, we are nice people.
That's a
Roll
bit
for
of a stretch.
load-bearing wall. Roll for load-bearing wall.
Shit!
I literally said that she can just have my room.
That's also fair. I think she said no, though, to that. I don't recall the whole interactions that we've had.
I wasn't really there,
Um,
so I couldn't really offer it
oh,
until
valid.
like afterwards.
But that is about, well, also that she's incredibly powerful in terms of sorcery. Ridiculously so.
Seems to have insecurities about people only wanting to associate with her for her abilities.
Also true.
And Bandit's the only one that knows this, but it seems as if her skin itself is repelling darkness.
And it was the only was it only Bandit that perceived the?
Yes, it was only
Yes,
Bandit.
I rolled 3 5s last session.
Everyone else perceived that she was like just walked into the wall of darkness.
Or was not there.
Or was not there. Like me and Leo.
Yeah, we left. We fucked off. The two that tend to fucked off.
Yeah. And I disappeared.
Yeah, then you actually fucked off.
Yeah.
All right, that pretty much covers everything on the recap. Hold on. I'm waiting on a food delivery because I didn't want to cook tonight because I got a lot going on. Your Dasher confirmed the order was handed to you. Yeah, sure it was.
Oh,
Nani? That seems like an outright lie.
It's in front of our door.
Aiden has a phone call.
Oh no.
it's okay. We have food to go get.
He's
anyway.
giving off such
Valid.
secretary vibes right now.
Yes, he is.
Beautiful.
Man, I wish he would manage my paperwork.
I thought you were about to say I wish he'd manage me. I was gonna be like, damn, Tyler.
No, he's
Yeah.
a taken man.
No, he's not. Tyler's not a taken man.
Yeah, what are you
Aiden
talking
is.
about? This is about me.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that y'all can hear me has
I
alerted
know,
me
but
to the
you
fact
have-
that I'm on
You're
the
on the
wrong
other mic?
So, have to do
Well, I'm
something about
glad that we've figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
Should fix that. Now that I'm on the correct mic, we gotta do the entire recap again, guys.
No!
Oh,
Yay!
thank you.
Everything okay? It's like a serious phone call. You want to guess about how serious it is?
Mm,
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yep.
6.
7.5.
I'm gonna go with 4.
you type in chat.
All right, can y'all tell that I am on the other mic now?
Yes.
Yep.
Hello.
All right.
Tell him like I
Welcome back
said
to
hi.
another session of no, I'm kidding.
Welcome back.
Hi, sorry, it was an emergency.
Oh, do you need to go?
All good.
Question:
Oh,
How big of
okay.
an emergency from 1 to 10?
I
Making light
don't
of your
want
event.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
We were taking
We're-
guesses about how important that phone call is from 1 to 10.
I can talk about it later.
That's fair.
Valid.
All right,
I'll grab a piece of pizza in a second.
picking up where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We'll start with the people in the bar. Y'all agree?
Oh, thank God. Because I can't wait to leave.
Metadina and Leo
Mm-hmm.
step into this bar that's got a low-hanging ceiling, so maybe 5 feet tall. Y'all get cozy feel, feels like a nice, maybe conversational, structured building. Leo and Menadina, y'all are hunched over and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, I despise this.
As I said last time,
like Italy.
Everyone
I
here
don't
is dressed
really wish to stay.
extremely fancy. And has moved
I
into
don't
tight-knit
think
groups.
that this would be good based on our etiquette right now.
I can agree with this for now. We still need to find Dante as well, so we should probably do that.
What, you don't want to stay for the meet after all this?
Not really,
I
Yulgrid.
don't
It's
want to be
I'm having to
upcharged.
slouch
My
a
back
little bit
is
much.
killing me.
Well, I know it's not ideal, but I figured you all had a plan.
That plan required me to at least be somewhat comfortable.
It also required us
Even
to
that
not
I'm
look
not.
like bums.
I could get away with it, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna deal with this for however long. I
So
think
we
we'll go
move
for
to
now.
find Dante.
Or Bandit. We kind of left him outside.
I thought he was with us.
No.
He was not. So, looks like we need to find our companions.
So be it.
Do we
Just
want
to
to
make-
take the stairs or?
I was gonna say, y'all step out. Hold on. need
I will
water.
take the fucking stairs down.
Just give me a glass of water.
I don't see why we can't use the elevator.
I don't think the elevator is there right now.
No, they
Alright,
just
y'all
changed.
step out. Y'all step out onto the platform, and the elevator is slowly descending away from y'all. And there's a little bell right there for like calling for the elevator that you would like grab and ring.
Wait, I don't have money to tip them.
I'm just taking the stairs.
I mean, they have to make a living somehow.
Certain they're paid.
I will be taking the stairs. It's at
The bell
least
is there. It's,
easier
it's
to go
getting further
down.
and further away.
I'm going down the stairs.
I'm just gonna go down the stairs as well.
Okay, we'll take the stairs.
All right,
It's a-
about
It's several flights down, which is easier than several flights up.
Yeah, it's only like 20 something. It's a long way down, guys.
Look, 20 flights of stairs down is a lot easier than 20 flights of stairs up.
Correct.
I did
It's
have
still
to do
20
20
flights of stairs.
down a few times in my life in college.
It's
And it's
still
not that
miserable.
bad. It's really
It's-
not too terrible.
It just works different muscles.
All right, so it takes y'all maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get all the way down the stairs. You get to the bottom, and the elevator guys at the bottom. Oh man, oof. How long do you think they're gonna be up in that box? Do you think we're gonna have to help them down anytime soon? Their backs are kind of turned to y'all as they're all kind of like a water station, like drinking water. Oh, it's going to be a little difficult. They're quite large. I don't mean like fat. I mean like they're big people.
I'm just
Just
gonna like
gonna
walk
walk
up
out?
behind him and just be tall, or like
I
looming
just want to
over.
walk out.
Terrify them.
Not
But it'd be
intentionally.
no. It'd be really funny if they think you're still up there and you never came down and they can't find you.
Exactly.
your size.
You should probably
That's
let
why I
them
want to
know.
leave.
That is fair. That is funny.
So you're going to stay to help
I'll
out
check under the
just
rug.
in case? Yeah. We'll stay nearby. Just
We're leaving.
come get us if
I'm gonna, like,
if,
Cough loudly.
you cough and they kind
Why?
they turn and they're like, why are you? We took you all the way up to the. What's
Stairs.
the point?
Why did you cough?
I'm going home. And then he-
Go home.
All right, the gag is gone. The gag is ruined.
is terribly ruined.
All right.
No.
For the sake of less splitting of the party,
Mm-hmm.
y'all walk outside and Bandit, who had turned to leave after deciding he wasn't going to come with y'all, had gotten distracted by a beautifully sculpted statue. It's like impressive, the stonework. It has to have been
Not interesting enough. Pick something more realistic.
a very, very strange looking mushroom.
Oh, that's what you came up with?
A
Okay.
very shiny rock.
No.
A fork in the
He's
street.
not be.
You guys have a very strange perception of what keeps his attention.
Did the
He's a
mushroom
raccoon.
not do it? I can keep going. I'm waiting for you to say yes.
All
or
right,
no to
try,
the
yeah,
mushroom.
try another one. Try another one.
All right. A dwarf that is just so ugly you can't look away.
No, that is not a winner.
No,
All right, how about-
Really?
what if I write one in for you? What if I write one in? He finds a folder from a student from one of their higher level classes, and it's got some interesting formulas, and he spends the whole time trying to figure out what they're supposed to represent.
Yeah, sure. He finds
There we go.
a folder from
Bro, find some guys count
College
one
of
homework.
Marsh, and he's studying the runes that this person has written down. Y'all come out and he's just sitting on a bench nearby looking at some paper.
Bandit.
Oh, give me a minute. I'm looking at something.
Uh,
Alright.
do you speak Gnomish? Yogurt?
I don't believe. I probably should, but
That makes so much sense for your character.
yeah.
I don't know what languages you took, but Gnomish
Hold
probably
up.
would have made sense.
Hold on, let me check. Let me check.
He's gonna delete Draconic for Gnomish real quick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me see what I wrote down first.
He's gonna
I
have like
legitimately
Ignite
have no
on there. What you got? What languages do you take?
Where does I have Undercommon and Elvish. Whoa! Look, I have Gnomish. Holy shit!
Wait, you don't have Dwarvish?
Well, and Dwarvish, but like
Okay, so Undercommon, Elvish, and Gnome, or in
I have Common,
Undercommon,
Dwarvish,
Elvish, and-
Undercommon, and Gnomish. Gnomish, yeah.
He suddenly forgets how to speak Elvish, and all right, you look over at this paper, and the runes that Bandit is looking at is actually just Gnomish handwriting, but it's so bad that it kind of looks like runes. And it's just talking about the history of the beautifully sculpted statues and strange mushrooms of the city.
Oh,
Yeah.
you actually managed to find relevant information. Good for you. I don't elaborate further.
What does that mean? What is this?
Oh, yeah, the history of statues in the city.
History of chooses in the city. Could you just write
I'm
down a
sure you
translation?
understood what you were reading.
Translate's the most important.
Oh, I mean, that's not that important.
You just said it was important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Hell, what does it say?
It's like just him praising the artwork from great sculptors of the past, like Medusa Rockshaper and the entire Rockshaper bloodline.
That's
Some
what I'm
random
looking
people here
for.
and there.
Translate it.
Yeah, it's just about, good old Medusa and how important they are in our culture, and all the nobles love Medusa like artwork.
All right, I'm gonna take a pencil out of my bag, put it in his hand, and put the paper in his hand.
Okay, what is this? I only know how to
You
read
put the
notes. I
paper
don't
in
know
your
how to
hand.
type.
You could literally just be like, "Oh, cool."
The paper's in your hand now.
This is like some kid's homework.
I just don't care where it came from.
That's plagiarism if I copy.
I just don't think you understand what plagiarism is.
No, I think I do.
I just don't think you do.
Okay, if you really want it. You really want it.
Some kid runs by. He looks like he's like maybe 60, 55, 60 years old. And he's like, oh my god, I thought I was ruined. And he just walks up to Yogurt and he goes, thank you so much. And he just grabs it and he's like,
You're welcome, child. Thank the Duskwalkers.
of course. And he just runs off with it.
I'm so good with kids.
Certain.
You say so.
I think Bandit's
Oh, yeah, that's
losing
something
it.
I didn't think of.
Mm-hmm. I would also say so.
Ice going to the library.
The
How do you plan
library?
on getting in?
Let's figure it out.
I have a feeling we might need to come.
I don't know
back
if I have
to
permission to
That we don't.
Medusa's place yet.
You don't have
You were
permission
told
to the
that
library.
a note would get passed to get to Medusa Rock Shapers.
Yes.
Or to
Yeah.
get to the Rock Shaper home.
Yeah.
You were definitely told not to go to the library.
Just want to see it from the outside for now.
That we can do.
Want to scope it out.
Okay, you don't know where the library is. Make me.
Oh,
How
great.
do you want to go about finding
Hey,
the library,
Yogurt, where is the
Oh, I
library?
know where the library is.
Okay, you can ask Yogurt. Alright, Yogurt, you would know that the library is in the King's Palace.
Great! That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't recommend going to the library. That's. I mean, I suppose I could ask for another audience with the king, but after last night, or the night before, I don't know if it's a good idea.
I mean, we were already told by Iron Fist that we shouldn't be going into the library anytime soon. Not something that we'd have permission to.
He's
So
making
I
it
was-
very, very difficult for me to learn anything.
I think that's the nature of these people right now, Bandit. Unfortunately.
That will be it. I was not going to be able to help them much if they don't let me learn.
I
Anything's
agree
of
with-
interest up in your club.
Perhaps we should
Not
search
really.
through Dante and see what he's getting up to.
What is Dante doing right now?
Well, the last thing that he did do was buy a potion off of that one guy when he was disguised. And his disguise lasts an hour, so he's probably walking around looking for houses that seem to have... well, I guess he'd be looking through, like, windows and stuff, seeing if people had, like, potions lying around that could potentially be the potions he's looking for.
Okay. So you're telling me Dante is walking around looking through people's windows.
While he's disguised, yes.
This is gonna end poorly. Homie's gonna get arrested.
Dante is really trying to get himself speedrunned out of here.
5 to D20. All right. Make me a stealth check.
If you ask the ranger for his stealth check.
18.
To beat was a 17, so you barely beat it. You start looking around through homes, and you don't find any potions. It seems that this place is. You do get the idea that everyone here is very clean. You look through windows, doors. You make your way into some of the crystal housings where there's lots of families living in one large crystal, and you look through doorways that are open, and you manage to not draw too much suspicion through most of the time you spend searching. But you don't see any potions, but you do see everyone keeps a very clean space. They're like, you're looking for like empty bottles lying around, like remnants of a party. Everything's cleaned up. Everyone seems to keep their space tidy. At around the 50 minutes into your disguise, you're like peeking through a window and somebody's like, is there someone looking through our windows outside? And you're like, oh shit. And you like dip, and then later you hear guards like asking about if anybody's seen a creepy gnome looking through people's windows, and you're like, yeah, I should probably drop the disguise. And then you end your disguise, but you do not find the potions you're looking for.
Dang.
Yep.
Big sad.
Major sad.
And y'all hear
Oh,
guards
we're not gonna get
asking.
evicted.
Y'all hear guards asking nearby, has anyone seen a creepy gnome looking through people's windows?
Creepy gnome. Watch out, Joe. Those gnomes always getting up to something.
Creepy gnomes. That's, well, strange.
I have seen nothing, unfortunately.
This is quite a nice neighborhood you got here.
Alright. And y'all are gonna look for Dante?
Yes, we're gonna look for
Are you letting
Dante.
yourself be found?
No, I'm just gonna walk my way back to the tavern.
So you're gonna go through the whatever thing?
Yeah, the big gate door.
You're gonna go back through that without?
Yeah.
You're okay. Great.
Alright.
We may or may not find him.
Y'all look for a bit. He's not trying to be hidden, so make me either an investigation or yeah, make me an investigation check. You're like looking around for Dante. See if any of you think
No. I rolled another fucking 5. I hate it here.
17. I rolled well.
That'll be enough, yeah. So you're all looking around and you catch a glimpse of the hood. And you recognize the hood. It's making its way for the exit to the upper city.
Dante is headed towards the what is
The outer
what is
city.
it called? The outer city?
Oh, here they would call
Unclean?
it the unclean city. But it's not in a
The other part
derogatory
of the
manner.
city, I will say. I suppose we can head that way as well. Unless, well, we can try to grab him and see if we can't get into the stone.
Mhm.
Do we want to try to do that? I think it might be best that we wait a few days, though, to do that, Bandit. Let the rest of the guard calm down.
I just don't want to be idle doing nothing.
We can go
That's
do that
very fair.
delivery.
We can't leave the city, Medina. It may be best to speak with some of the Dustwalkers and see if we can't leave the city soon, if they have some ideas as to where we need to go, but I do wish to see these sculptors as well, but it sounds like... well, let's at least go get Dante first, and then we can discuss with the group. Can we stop Dante before he gets through? So
Yeah,
we
how
don't
do you try
have
to stop him? Let's see if he Just gonna run up
I'm
to
not gonna-
him.
Sure, I'll run up to him and say, Dante.
Right. So
Oh, Leo, that's where you went. I tried to find y'all.
make a deception check.
Certainly.
Just to see if they know your
Do you think
shenanigans.
Leo believes any
I
of
rolled
that?
another 18.
I rolled higher than an 18. I don't
Oh.
know what exactly the number is, but I rolled a 17, and I have.
Yeah, you're a wise class.
I'm
player
very
with wisdom.
wise.
Hey,
So
does it? Hey, hang on. I rolled a nat 20 minus 2.
It's PvP, so nat 20s
Okay,
always the
PvP.
win.
Okay, so yeah, and my insight would be +8, so 25 overall.
What the fuck?
So the rest of y'all are like, oh, he just got lost, and Leo, you're like, yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Well, glad to have found you. I think we all wish to go and visit the Medusa.
That's
I forget their surname, but
Medusa,
group of
Medusa.
sculptors. Rock.
Sculptors. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. You care to
Those-
join us
those guys.
and visit them?
Sure, why not?
All right. Well, Yogurt, I'm certain you might know where they are. Could you perhaps lead us? Or we can ask around and try to figure it out.
Yogurt, you can either ask around, or you can make me a history check and see if you remember from living in the city where these guys live.
History check, baby. 21.
Oh, a 21? Yeah, you didn't spend a lot of time in the clean city, but the Rockshaper family's pretty well known. You know they probably live outside of the noble crystal housing. They probably have their own real estate, which there's only a few families that do.
Dang.
Probably a historic
Anyway.
site. I think I can get you there.
Well, I
Let's
certainly
see.
hope with the letter from Iron Fist that we'd be able to get in.
Well, yes. Mind you, I haven't spent that much time out here.
That's fair. Well,
I can get you
Lead-
there.
lead the way, if you would.
Alright. You guys make your way, some squares, past statues, fountains, till eventually you come to a large house, that dwarfs what you've seen in terms of structures in the unclean city, but here it's been the average, it's what you're used to seeing, so, you haven't been inside one yet, but you have a feeling you won't be too surprised by the interior. Outside you see, if you had to guess, it's maybe 3,500 square footage. Seems like a very
Jesus.
sizable home.
Damn.
Sizable. That's
The door is closed, obviously. Windows are all drawn shut.
Da, 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 da. I knock on the door.
You did it like that?
Yep. That's like the universal signal of white people. to
Um,
the door.
Are you assuming their ethnicity?
You do the bop, 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 bop. I rolled to see if that would mean anything, and I got a nap. So,
well.
Nat 1? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
yeah.
Or
So,
Oh, no.
The door opens and a mumbled voice goes, the door opens and real quickly you hear a mumbled voice go, Genocide, I told you to come. Oh, hello, what can I do for you? I'm Jessica Rockshaper. You're Yogurt?
Yes, but we're more here on official business.
Yes, I
official
got the
stuff.
note. I'm to let you search my. I'm confused. The note pretty much said that I was to give you pass into my home. Why?
That's a wonderful question, man.
I'm a sir.
That's a wonderful question, sir. I'm so sorry.
I wanted to look at your craft.
A craft. I mean, it's the only craft holding up the dwarvish bloodline right now. We're really the only people in the city, the only dwarves in this city making anything off of anyone these days. Construction never ends. Unless you mean the more fancy things we do, statues and the like.
Yes.
What
Artistic pieces.
are you hoping to gain out of coming into my home about I don't have statues in my home.
More so inspiration.
Bandit,
Alright,
did
well-
you want to speak to it at all?
I just wanted to look around.
Fair enough.
As strange as it is to request to look around my home, it came from the councilman, so I should not decline. And then under his breath, he mutters kind of loudly. He's like, "But this is more fodder for the vote to have me take his place. So sure, go ahead, look around my home. It's kind of strange, but whatever." And he opens the door.
Say it was
Thank you.
Jessica.
Silver vest.
Sure, I'll take a stab at spelling it. Okay. Anyone want to go somewhere first, or otherwise I'm gonna start wandering.
Is he going to like tour us?
He
on
I'm
this
going-
thing,
he
or-
starts touring
okay.
y'all around. Obviously, he's not going to let any of y'all break off and go about his home. He doesn't know any of you. So he goes
Right.
to the living room and he's like, "This is the living room. This is where we do our living. Couches, table, conversational
I'm gonna
space.
throw things into the abyss. Out of
Uh,
character.
Y'all want to see the kitchen next?
I'm going to just open up a notebook.
We are more interested in how the statues are created and the like.
Where you get
um,
your inspiration as well.
Yes. Less so how.
I mean, I usually just
Exactly,
use
live.
whatever I'm carving. I look at it and I get my inspiration from that thing itself. But you said you want to see where the statues are made. You wish to see the workshop.
I believe that would
Yes.
be the case. Yes.
Okay, follow me. And he leads you out of the living room, down a hallway, off to the left and right are a couple bedrooms. You pass the kitchen, till eventually you come to an open space with stone carver, gem carver, tools, and the like. There's quite a few different kinds of rocks here of boulder sizes that seem like they are unstarted projects, maybe just waiting for something to call for their purpose. And he goes, "This is the workshop. I mean, it's just a place where we cut stone. There's all sorts of tools in here. I don't know exactly what you're looking for, so if you could just, I guess,
Give
make
me-
it quick."
1 second, sir. And I'm gonna pull aside Leo Granishi. I would say.
All right. Yes.
We're not
You-
gonna get anything out of this. I'm gonna whisper this. To say, we're not gonna get anything out of this man by beating around the bush. If there's something we need to ask him, we need to ask him up front.
That's fair. And I very much agree. It does happen to do with all of the statues we saw on our way in. It sounds like there's a good deal of interest in finding out how exactly Medusa created her statues.
Make
I
me
don't know
a
if he knows that.
perception check.
Who do you want doing that?
You're the
You
one
want-
talking to him.
Okay, I will do it. Ooh, not very high. 16.
16's enough. He's not necessarily he's a noble. He's not like a rogue or anything. As you say Medusa, you can see like a a flicker of irritation, an eye twitch, a nostril flare. He seems to just not generally be happy with the fact that y'all are in here asking about that. And he goes, "Oh, what about the statues on the bridge? How they were made? They were probably carved."
They move.
So y'all are conspiracy theorists? Or like the ones in the unclean city? Statues don't move.
These ones did. Saw with my own eyes.
We know how to count.
Can I roll insight to see if he's full of shit?
Yeah, maybe an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me down. That's a 5.
Can Leo roll?
Seems upset. He seems to think you're conspiracy theorists.
That's fair.
What'd you roll, Leo?
I'm forgetting what insight is.
Plus
17.
17? He looks like he knows more about
More about it.
it looks like he maybe knows more about Medusa, but he genuinely looks like he believes that the whole statue thing is a crock of shit.
That's fair. I guess I want to know more about the source.
Mm-hmm. It's just the case that we were walking across that bridge, and the statues caught our eye. We happened to finish crossing the bridge and hear something behind us, which was incredibly unusual, considering walking through the darkness, nothing typically moves. We turned around and looked and discovered that a statue had gone missing.
Maybe maybe that portion of the bridge shifted some and it fell over into the water. Who knows? Are you here because you're curious about why statues move, or are you curious about our craft? And
Honestly,
maybe
a little bit of both. We are curious as to how Medusa had created her own statues and see if that is passed on. But also
Medusa passed nothing
more
on.
of that. Truly.
She made no additions to the family's book of knowledge, one might say.
That seems incredibly
What?
unwise for someone so skilled
Rude.
at their craft.
Skilled is
Well renowned, at the very least.
he looks like he's potentially irritated with the statement that she has renown.
Truly, okay.
Why
It
do
sounds
you
like-
think she's not skilled? He's paused on that statement.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, great! Not great at those.
None of us are.
None
That's
of
where
y'all.
we need a bard. I have a +4 in persuasion. Actually, I think
Hey!
it's no, it's
That's funny.
+4.
That 20? He just kind of shakes his head. He's like, according to family history, Medusa failed multiple contracts. Everything that came from her hand when she was young and being introduced to the craft was garbage. She had no innate skill and was certainly not a normal rock shaper. Over time, well, not even over time, she started taking her own contracts, and on those she succeeded. But she didn't do them in workshops, she did them somewhere else. No one really knows, no one saw her work on statues, but each one came out, and we'd go look at it, and we would ask. Well, obviously they would ask. This is hundreds of years ago, right? This is just what I've seen in the books, in our history, in our family history. Medusa was a fraud.
Well, sir,
You
I
think
have a
Was-
that
question
somebody
for you.
else had done the work for her?
I think maybe she had pawned off the work to a different dwarf.
I just have a question for you.
Dishonorable, and there's a reason that when she disappeared, we didn't
Oh.
make her a grave.
She disappeared.
Sirs, do yous want to know what she did or how she created?
I could care less. This is hundreds of years ago.
It seems to be sitting uneasy with you.
If anything, I wish that people would stop comparing quality constructed work from the Rockshaper family to these old Medusa statues. Oh, they're not as lifelike. Oh, they don't capture expression as well. It's a crock of shit.
Sirs, I
He's
understand
painting
your
your
position
name.
more than you think. If we's could expose Medusa as a fraud once and for all, yous could tell the people with evidence her work is not like ours. I respect the effort yous put into your work. Many hours, lots of sweat, a lot of skill. Hers,
Yes.
I's not so sure. And I's like to debunk the idea that she's was more skilled than the rest of you. But we needs a bit more information for that. So, is anything you can give us?
I don't have. I don't have anything more I can tell you. I mean, there's rumors in the family.
Would it be alright with you if we's asked around?
Most of them are at tavern hours right now.
I see.
Look, there's two things I can think of that maybe will help you figure out what. If you can figure out where she was doing her work. Two, if you could, figure out where she was doing her work, and then if you could maybe even figure out where she disappeared to. I think those two things would help immensely. And in terms of info to help you do those things, I mean, you seem like a perceptive group of people.
They are,
According,
not me.
as he says this,
Fair
he's
enough.
looking at Dante, Leo, and Bandit. And you and Yogurt are like in a corner, like looking at a rock together. Like, this would make a great statue.
I came here for the craft. At
I
least
think he's crafting a crab with this one.
ooh. It'd be beautiful right by the docks.
One of our recent apprentices, who's at Tavern Hours right now, claims that he was here late at night, working on one of the stone carver benches for one of our customers, and he was working at the table and he slipped. Slipped across the table, and the next thing he knew, it sounded like the building was coming down on him, so he ran. We always just chalked it up to a late night's work and that he was losing his mind. But to be honest, this is the farthest eastern room of this building. But according to family history, this workshop used to be bigger. It used to stretch further into the rock wall to the east. We're missing about 2 stations worth of space. Now, I've looked into it, and I think maybe somebody took the measurements wrong back then. But if you insist on looking into the Medusa,
Which station was this?
we kind of go back and forth amongst them. You might have to check a couple. If you're looking to look around. So I'd recommend starting the workshop. If you find anything, that'd be a great start, and then we can talk about rewards for besmirching her name.
I was not much more
Well,
interested in rewards other than what I could learn from it.
I don't like pieces of shit.
Well,
I don't.
Perhaps
if you look
is,
around the workshop, if you find something, I'll be nearby.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
The workshop is made up of 10 tables. There's 4 on the north and south wall and 2 on the east wall.
Okay.
That makes sense why 2 would be missing, because then there'd be 12.
why does that make
So-
sense?
Well,
I
if the other 2
suppose
walls have
we
2.
look around.
I mean 4.
She said,
Oh.
he said that there was like there's supposed to be 2 more, right?
More to the
Yes.
east is what he
Yes.
said.
To the
So
east.
I've
Look
heard this
towards
place,
those.
but I want to
Then
find the on the
investigate.
wall
oh,
and then like
Uh,
see if it sounds
Knock on the
different.
eastern wall.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check.
I'll take that. Investigation. 17.
With a 17, you knock around and it feels extremely solid. It feels as if everything to the east of that where you are knocking as you go across the room is solid rock.
Oh,
can I start looking at the different tables and just see if there's any oddities amongst them?
Sure,
In
make me an
terms of-
investigation check.
What would be standard for each one? Not great, probably.
Bless you.
considering yourselves blessed.
An 11.
11.
11.
You notice that the table is made of kind of panels, right? There are these stone panels on the table, and in the middle there is an empty space, and it looks like you can kind of shift the panels so that you can readjust the workstation and move around where the empty space is. But you notice that, and then you notice something strange. Panels and the writing on the panels, since you're from the surface, you recognize it, is Elvish.
I speak Elven. Otherwise, I'm
I-
calling the elf.
I
over.
do.
You speak
I
Elven. I
I
speak
lived in
Elven.
Spindrill for a fucking minute.
Looks like a lot of us
I
speak
speak
Elvish.
Elven.
I feel like at one point I would have understood this, but
Wait, I speak Elvish. I also speak Elvish.
I feel like at one point I would have understood this.
Tragic.
Well, Jared, what does it say? Because I do speak Elvish.
Clearly, it is a hodgepodge that doesn't make sense.
Could you like write out
Maybe a
or
puzzle.
show us what we're looking at
Do-
here?
Do
This
you
sounds
want
like a
us to solve
puzzle.
the puzzle, or am I just going to start moving things in character?
You're gonna just make me an investigation check. 'Cause
I'm going to call
not-
Bandit over to make
It's
the
a-
investigation check because
It's a first grade puzzle. I'm not writing out. It's obviously like a word puzzle where you just.
it's a word puzzle where you're moving things around.
You need to make the
It's not too
sentence.
bad.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
do the
not.
cipher.
We're not doing this.
Jared,
We're not doing, I
are
moved
these
the words around.
panels made of metal?
No, they're made of stone.
Damn. Okay, I can't use my smith's tools to help me with this. Okay, this is just an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make the investigation check. Well, Smith's tools I ask because I can spot clues and make deductions others might overlook when an investigation involves armor, weapons, or other metalwork.
Oh, metalwork. So not actually.
If it was made of metal, I thought that might be
Stop.
metalwork.
Made of stone.
26.
26 will do it. You get in front of it, and you can't really like. Well, no, it would be a dwarvish table. So yeah, Bandit, you walk up to this table. It feels like you're at home. Like
Oh yeah,
you're like, wow, I could do work on this table.
this is a good quality table.
And you look at
Right
the
height.
words, and you very quickly realize how to shift them to make the correct sentence. And as you shift the last one into place, which slides from like the right side to the middle, potentially a motion that could have been done by accident if someone were to have fallen. It creates the sentence, space be made, space be made, rock clear way, right? And just as was described when he was talking about what happened with the apprentice, like the whole building shakes a little bit and it sounds like it's coming down on top of you. And then the entire eastern rock wall begins to just kind of move out of the way. And as I said, it was very... When you went by and you looked over the eastern wall, Yogrid, it looked like a solid wall. And so it seems to just be
As it is.
disappearing into... Yes, because it is. But as it disappears into the southern wall, forming a new empty space, it's like when it finally clears that gap, it seems to like almost make a perfect seam, and you can't even see where it had melded away. Almost as if a spell had been cast to meld stone into stone.
Wow.
Damn.
Does
That beats
the owner of the
my
home
idea of what that
Yeah,
was going to
he's
do.
over. He heard the commotion, so he like ran over. You look over towards the hallway that leads into the workshop, and he's just standing there, and he's just kind of like,
I look back at it. I look
I
back
think
at him
we
and
found
smirk.
it.
We've found the rest of your workshop.
I can fit two
I'm
more
a-
stations over there.
I'm gonna start walking into the workshop.
Yeah, let's walk into the new area.
yeah,
Investigate it.
All right.
Also, you should probably show him how the wall works, just in case.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because if she is using this station,
Was,
Could
or
be
is, or
is.
whatever,
I guess.
maybe, if they are still alive,
I think if
You
she
don't
was still
want-
alive and using it, he would have heard the commotion of her opening this.
One
but
was
she could have
Possibly,
another way in.
But Tavern
She
Hours
could have a-
exists. Also
But she
that.
could have another way in.
That is also true.
Yes.
I don't want him dying because it gets exposed.
his family. Oh wait.
Family that ostracizes her.
No, you gotta put it.
Fraud.
Either way, let's see what's in here.
As you enter into this space, it's been mostly emptied. Obviously, this rock wall would crush anything that was in this space. But on the back wall, as it's opened up, there is a singular cutout almost, where someone has like a personalized workshop where it's cut into the wall space so that if this rock wall were to close shut, it would be a very, very small amount of space that is hollow, and it wouldn't be easy to find with a method such as knocking on the wall.
There.
Silent. Horrifying.
All right, let's get looking.
Can I fit in it?
What is on What is in this workspace?
Can I fit in it?
Oh my goodness.
Can you fit in it?
Well, considering that they're dwarves and
This whole workshop, you haven't been like it's fairly high ceilinged. It's like a 10-foot ceiling.
okay.
This is a noble's estate, after all.
Not a hobbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the bar.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, I'm assuming, are heading up to this workshop table to investigate it, right?
Yes.
I'm going to make sure there's no traps beforehand, but yes.
Make me a trap check. Damn it.
Yeah, Bandit got PTSD after I made him open a chest and it fucking blew him up.
Nat 1 incoming.
I gain additional insight when looking for traps. Thieves' tools.
Oh yeah.
Investigation. I don't know what bonus you want me to do or roll with advantage or what.
Because you gain additional insight.
Thieves' tools gives me additional insight when looking for traps.
What
It's
does
on
that
the
mean?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
that mean that you can use the proficiency bonus?
No, because there's a trap finding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Look
Feet.
it up.
That,
Oh.
let's see. See if there's an actual rule for this.
No, my bad.
It allows you to use investigation instead of perception to look for traps.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
You also are able to detect, if you're proficient in thieves' tools, you are also capable of recognizing things. You are also capable of immediately recognizing common traps instead of, whereas like someone else would have to make a trap finding check. If it is a common trap, you would recognize it just by how the room is set up.
I'm assuming this is not a common trap that I'm possibly looking for.
Make me a trap finding check.
Probably not.
Investigation. 15.
15.
My guidance.
No traps found. Looks pretty safe.
Getting guidance.
Any guidance? Could I have guidance?
Sure, add the guidance.
Add a guidance.
Alright, D4. It's gonna be great.
Probably DC 20. Can't even get
Plus
it.
2. 17.
17.
17. Ooh. Yeah, you still don't feel anything. Oh, all looks safe.
Cool. So, we're walking in. Should we roll for order or what?
Into the workshop space?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing in here is a bunch of empty space and a table with like a bookshelf above it.
Yep, so we're going over to
And
the
the
table
bookshelf is
in some order.
How tall is the bookshelf?
it's got like it's more of like a shelving space to put tools and
Mhm.
other things. There when you get closer we'll go over that.
Lock up.
This is great. This is some kind of dramatic irony because we all know it's trapped, but we didn't roll well enough.
All right, you
I'll
all
walk up
to
first.
you all walk up to the table, or Leo, you walk up to the table. There is a old set of carver's tools here to work on stone, and then another set to work on gems. They look lightly used, for as old as they are, and they're well preserved given that they were stuck in this cavern space. Make me an investigation check.
Any of us or just him?
I'm assuming just him.
Just him. He's the one who said he walked up.
13.
13.
Plus one
You
doing
look over.
stuff.
You look over
Mm-hmm.
the space, and
Mhm.
you don't find much of interest other than one thing. Find a
Okay.
diary. I'm not writing all the diary entries.
Okay, valid.
I'm only giving y'all the last entry.
Valid.
Which is the only one we probably care about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
if the
know.
other ones are
I have
relevant?
other questions about the diary that I'm curious in, but Jared's probably
No.
gonna say no.
Go ahead. What are your questions?
I want to see if there's any mention of my species, because it seems she's encountered them before.
No. There is no mention. You flip through it. There's no mention.
Okay. Fascinating.
Ominous.
Have you tried looking for rat people?
Or
Racist.
raccoon.
I elbow him.
Slightly less racist.
I would hit you in the head if I elbowed you. I can't do that. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can. I'll fight you back, but I can't stop you.
You're gonna get scrappy. I
Give me 1 second. I'm generating it as a
Mhm.
handwritten note for someone to read.
Yeah, take your time.
Fair enough.
I'm making an old fashioned.
All right. I have now generated the handwritten note.
Still
Yay.
making the old
Which, for
fashioned.
some reason, is only one page, so I hope it downloads the multiple pages. Nope, it just cut off the bottom of the text. Very cool.
We love it.
Heck.
Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Export. Download thing. I shouldn't have done that as a PDF, but oh well.
Too late now.
You're getting it as a PDF. Oh god, it mixed
Fine.
in with all my other PDF folder downloads.
Oh no.
Fun times.
This one? Yep, that one.
It would be whatever one has the date of November 3rd or 2nd.
Two
I
of them do, because I exported it twice. Because one of them was chopped off.
guess the timestamp would
Alright, so Leo, you're the one who walked up and found it, so I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
And I'll let you read it out loud or keep it to yourself.
If only I would open. There we
But
go.
there's really nowhere for you to hide it, so everyone watches Leo walk up to this workshop space and like reach.
I'm
up
not
and
gonna
grab
try
it.
to hide it.
Grab a
Also, I
book and
can't
then he,
read
like-
it.
He like opens it. Oh yeah, it's in Dwarven.
I can't read it. I hand it to someone who can read it dwarven.
So you hand
Hey,
it
I
to
can read
Dwarven.
Dwarven. Damn it.
So I'll let you send it. I'll send it to him as well.
Send it to.
This is so
Damn it.
funny.
I just
Yeah.
tabbed back in. To all
Oh my
shit.
God.
And tab back out.
Uh-huh.
Find, add, upload, add, send.
What's a PDF?
I know, I meant to download it as an image.
Huh. Interesting.
It'd be really funny if he just keeps it to himself.
Staring daggers at you.
Are you going to share your thoughts with the class?
Yep. Nope. It's exactly what we expected. Nope. Those statues are people.
Thanks,
Yep.
Einstein.
I was right?
I mean, it seems like they were dead by the time. Maybe.
So how are they?
Hold on, I have to finish reading.
So how are they?
This motherfucker don't hand shit to Yogurt! That's what we learned today, folks.
Don't hand shit to Yogurt, don't hand shit to Dante. We'll
Huh?
get through the rest of the group eventually.
What did I do?
I don't know. You probably try to fucking eat it.
What? I didn't try to eat anything. I tried to throw something into the ground.
Or try to kill us
That
all. Sure.
Probably would have killed us all, but that's one thing.
Sure. Marginally more acceptable than just eating the paper, yeah. Killing us all. How you managed to do it with paper, who knows, but I wouldn't put it past you.
Turn it into a fucking paper ninja star.
Everything we hand Dante just throws it at the ground. No, I don't want it.
Am I okay to read this out loud, Jared?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to read it out loud.
Yeah, we've been waiting for you to read it out loud.
Share your thoughts with the class!
But sometimes I wish we had animations because, like, that would make a great animation of us all just kind of idling there while he's like,
Mhm.
"Do you want me to read this out loud?" Jesus Christ!
Today, I feel the weight of my actions pressing down on me like a heavy stone. As I walked through the workshop, surrounded by cool, unyielding marble, I couldn't shake the chill that crept into my heart. For years, I've prided myself on being an artist of beauty, someone whose work inspires awe and reverence. Today, I came to a terrible realization about the source of my recent success. The very creatures I once regarded as fascinating, even majestic, have become instruments of my ambition. I remember the first time I stumbled upon their layers, the shimmering scales, the way they moved with a grace that belied their dangling nature. I thought they were a marvel. I believed I could harness their power to bring my sculptures to life, to imbue them with a vitality that would captivate anyone who beheld them. But in doing so, I've committed a grave injustice. I can no longer ignore the truth. Each statue, crafted from the petrified remnants of my victims, represents not just my artistry, but also a cruelty I cannot condone. Their agonizing screams echo in my mind, a haunting reminder of the lives I've extinguished for the sake of my art. The townsfolk admire my work, but they do not see the shadows that lurk behind each statue, a reminder of the things I have exploited. This cannot go on. I cannot allow my ambition to blind me to the suffering I've caused. Tomorrow, I will gather what remains of them and relocate them beyond the city limits. I'll return them to the wild, to their rightful home, far from my insatiable desire for perfection. It's the least I can do to atone for the horrors I've wrought. As I put down my quill, I know I'll lose my reputation and my livelihood, but I must reclaim my integrity. I refuse to let my art be built on the bones of the innocent. I can only hope that in freeing them, I will find a way to redeem myself and rediscover the true essence of beauty, one that does not come at such a terrible cost. That's the end.
Disappearing. Maybe not. Maybe they are. Maybe that's why they're disappearing. But also,
Yeah, someone called that. That's why.
I question what she found and was using. Is there any additional notes as to what?
I would like to investigate the rest of the workbench.
It does sound like
Make me an investigation check.
what? That
and I would like
says.
to look at the shelf above the workbench.
Now that you know that the creatures, according to Dante's ears and what you have now read and what you saw on the bridge, I will allow a survival check to try to know what these creatures are.
Sure.
Multiple legs. Like 8 legs.
I'm not good at survival.
25. Not 20 plus 5.
23. So yeah.
As Yogurt is reading, Dante and Leo are kind of looking at each other, and then they both are like, they kind of wide eye, and then simultaneously they both go, basilisks.
She found basilisks and was using them. Possibly their venom or something like that.
The venom is known for being able to disintegrate stone and break it apart because they eat stone.
It's their stare, correct? Or their gaze.
It's likely that she had tamed basilisks because they have control over whether or not their gaze petrifies people.
Mm-hmm.
fucking snakes?
It's actually more like a
Yes.
lizard. It's more like a lizard.
It's more of a lizard.
Yeah, basilisks. Well, see, the only thing I really know about basilisks is, fucking petrifying people, eating rocks, and, bad shit. They also are
Yes.
snake-like, and I fucking...
Yep.
Ugh.
I
I'm
hate
right
them
there with
too.
you.
Why couldn't it have been spiders?
Minadina, who's never seen a basilisk before, is now imagining it's like a snake with a Medusa's head. Like, she's trying to figure out what this thing is. Like, the mental image is so wrong.
No, Medusa the dwarf.
She was a dwarf.
What's do basilisks have to do with this?
Their
That's
gaze
what-
can turn people to stone.
That's how
And
we-
do we
So
know
it's
if
very
there's
likely
anything
she-
that can turn them out of stone?
Well, not really.
You kind of just said. I thought
Is-
Jared just said venom does.
Their venom
Venom
disintegrates it.
dissolves.
disintegrates it.
Don't.
Well, does that turn it back into an organic thing, or
No.
for eating, or does it?
No.
No, they're very dense.
More of a blurry.
Slurry. They make it into a
Which
rock
would
slushy.
explain why we didn't see any traces of disappearance.
Feels strange that a statue hadn't moved, unless there was additional magics at play.
Do I know if there's
She's
any
able to do
way
this.
or any
Who knows?
magic that could undo it, or any solutions?
Hey.
Jared?
Bandit has never dealt with petrification. So
Correct.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Knowing Bandit's backstory, because you wrote a pretty complex and thorough backstory, Bandit has never
Mhm.
seen a petrified person in his entire life.
It
He
is
now
not
knows that
complete.
These. Yeah, but we've already talked
It
about.
is no, I know it's not complete, and I did say I'm not going to throw things in there for the sake of advantage on things like this. So correct, he has never dealt with petrification.
So he knows that at one point that creature was living, and it's been magically affected in a way that turned it to stone. We're talking about obviously you're trying to save the Mawpoc here.
That and the notes holding.
You are unsure. Bandit is definitely unsure to whether or not it could be brought back to life. Logic would probably say it's dead because it's thousands of years old.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
even if you
mean-
brought it back.
Kinda,
would
but things
die.
that are thousands of years old are being preserved by the shadow.
So who knows? But the other
So how
problem
old is it really?
how long is it going to take you to depetrify stone?
I don't know. I don't know how to depetrify stone, so open-ended.
Excuse me, and I call back to the stone carver.
Rock Shaper.
Rock.
Jessica.
Say, Jessica. It seems we found a little bit more information
Jessica.
on your.
No, I can't hear.
J-E-S-K. Jessica.
Oh, yeah, I missed the fuck
G
out of
S
that.
K A or actually Jesk?
J-E-S-K-A.
I had it right. Oh, I'm so good at
I'm
this.
so proud of you. I did
Excuse
not
me,
hear it.
Jessica.
I'm so
It
proud of me
seems that
too.
We've actually found some information on your case here. Where I'm
Why
calling
are
you.
you reading it? So she was making her statues with magic.
She was
A
making her
bit
statue.
worse.
What's a basilisk?
It's like this snake-ish type monster.
There's paper around. I will attempt casting guidance on myself to
Make a
draw.
performance check. Make a
Yes.
performance check.
You have sisters, come on!
Exactly.
Channel your inner sisters!
That is a 23.
No, okay, so like you draw an extremely detailed basilisk. You clear up any ideas of it being a snake.
bandits hovering over your shoulder
Let's-
watching you draw
Let's
this
see
the
if I
whole
can
time.
find like a D&D, like back when they were made with like pen and paper, like a 1E basilisk.
Yeah.
Oh no. Anything from 1E is just.
He did.
What is this? Why does it have a fucking ball section?
Cool, I'm glad no one saw this coming.
Why does it have ball section?
They have no idea what you're looking at.
It has ball section. That's so funny.
Is that what he
Alright,
draws? Please tell me that's what he draws.
hold on. Nah, I'm gonna get this one because it looks better. And
No,
then
make
I'll
me draw the ball section and then have him
Can
know
you
it's
at least
accurate.
send ball
I will
section
share
so
ball
we
section after the
Guys,
session.
it's accurate. Stop
Okay.
lying to me.
I'm not gonna share it with stream.
Those are the venom glands.
That wasn't the way I wanted to share that, but whatever.
There we go.
Oh, it just took forever.
This is what
It
Leo
is
has
very
drawn
much
for
a
everyone.
I don't like it.
See,
I don't
snake
think you'd
with
want
legs.
to.
It looks more like a gator.
That's just called a lizard, Dante.
A lizard. Either way,
Yeah,
its abilities are, if it looks at you, it can choose to petrify you over a period of time.
And then because people asked, there's ball
Leo, how-
section.
Horrifyingly,
And I
it
will share it
also
with stream because it
eats
would be wrong of me
those
to not
stones.
share this with stream.
Horrible.
it would be very wrong of you to not share that with stream.
Leos, and how much do you know about these basilisks?
Not a ton, other than they're
Do you know as if it could petrify
general
you
things.
if it couldn't see you?
No.
With a 25, a nat 20 from Dante earlier, Dante would know if you don't make eye contact with it, you will not be petrified. But obviously, you're
No.
fighting blind.
Does invisible count as eye contact?
Yes.
If there's no
Yeah.
eyes to make
Yes.
contact? Okay.
If you look into its eyes, that is eye contact.
So you can
don't
look
look into
anywhere
its
else
eyes.
at it, just not at its...
I have a
Its
question.
eyes are
If
in your
people are
FOV.
invisible.
You have to choose to look away.
Jared, you
Leo.
know I'm gonna keep asking edge questions.
And I'm gonna keep
course.
telling you that there's a specific action that it says on the basilisk sheet that says the player must state they are looking away.
What about a
Mhm.
mirror?
How long do basilisks live?
Not terribly.
Dante would know
Not
they-
the thousands of years.
Dante would know that 20, and he would tell you that they would have died by now, but it seems
She
like the
said
darkness
Ness.
it seems like the darkness was preserving creatures.
You
Oh,
preserving those, so
you're
might be
right.
preserving the statues.
Uh-oh.
How big is a basilisk actually?
I'm
It's
sharing
fairly
ball section
large.
basilisk with the stream real quick.
No, I'm not gonna look at stream.
I'm gonna look at stream.
They're fairly large.
Am I supposed to?
I shared it with the
the
Discord.
Oh.
Ball section basilisk.
It's
No, I
so
know, but I also want to see it
beautiful.
on stream too.
Alright.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know why that exists. Like, you cannot tell me that is not ball section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in an ad. I see.
They
Mhm.
are.
And medium.
Yeah, it looks like I forgot to run our 3-minute ad break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, we don't have any active chatters right now, anyways, so we'll keep running it through. Oh boy,
They're
I just
medium
dragged away a million
monstrosity,
things.
which means they're fairly large.
Wait,
they're
hold on. You don't be
medium
pulling up. Don't be
creatures.
pulling up.
I just
creature
looked.
sheets.
I just looked up that because I wanted to know size. That was
Because
it.
I roll. Yeah,
With an
I,
ad, you
I
don't
wasn't
get to know
looking at.
everything. But
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
looked up how big is Basilisk
Yes,
5e.
medium. I could have told you, but I
Medium.
was working on stream stuff.
Mhm.
Medium. That's the same size as
Me.
us, kinda.
Yes,
Mhm.
That's not
the
horrible.
same size category.
We just can't look at it.
Instead of it being like
Correct.
That's fun.
It's still a very terrifying creature. We should be careful.
What would
Just
have
know-
implied it not being terrifying?
I mean, some of the statues weren't all terrified. Some of them.
Some of them are sad.
I can assume why.
So hypothetically, is there a world where Medusa herself is still out here and there in the darkness?
Unlikely.
Well,
But
it
who
sounds
knows?
like she's touched the darkness. If she
Well-
hasn't, it means she's been in her own bubble, immune from the time-freezing abilities of the dark, and therefore aged.
And probably dead.
One would think, but I figured the question's worth asking, since all we seem to know about the Dark Touch are going out the window.
That's
Well, it
pretty
could be
fair.
beneficial for you if we find out that petrification and subsequent exposure to the darkness, you are immune to the darkness via this petrification, and could be revived.
That could be the case.
It did seem like she was going out, leaving, not coming back to the city. I find it likely that she wasn't here when the darkness started to spread.
Were we?
The
Are
darkness
we
spread to all of the Underdark.
on the right timeline? Was she around before or after the darkness
Before.
even set in? So she may not even have lived till the darkness. Either way, we have
overthinking this.
given you, Jessica, your, well, evidence that Medusa was not crafting her statues, and that they're a little more gruesome than imagined.
Indeed. With this, I could maybe have all of her works removed. This is wonderful.
I think
Good.
many would be
Could we
appreciated.
take a copy of the
knew.
note before handing it off to him? I do want him to have it, but I would like a copy of it as well.
Yeah, he lets you do that if you want.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Yogurt, can you send me the thing? Or Leo, either of you.
You
Yeah.
really wanted that, didn't you? I got
You just
I-
want the note.
I would like to have that in my notes. Yes.
Did you
As
send
a
it to him?
document.
Or
No one has yet. Who's gonna win the
Okay.
race?
Is there something that
All right,
where any
Aiden's
reason
won
we
the
should
race.
hold information back?
Yogurt one?
Yogurt one. I don't see it.
I don't think
I
so.
felt sure was.
Back.
Wouldn't moving the statues just give the basilisks their food if they are still alive?
I mean, there's plenty of stone around. It just happens to be that they're people right now.
But there's
Medina.
would have to
They'll
be a
eat
reason why
other
they
stone.
prefer turning peoples or living beings into statues and eating those. I bet they would be going for that one first before they went for run-of-the-mill rocks.
Do you think
So
that
is yes,
people
man, I
turned
do
into
think they'd
rocks
survive off that.
tastes better to them than just regular rocks? Do people have a distinct taste when they turn into rocks?
I've been told people have a distinct taste. I just don't know about rocks.
I don't recommend eating rocks.
Nobody
weirdos in our culture like to
questions.
try.
I'd rather not question
I'm
any of this.
dumbfounded. What? How do you respond to that?
You don't have to.
No,
Yeah, you
we
have
don't
to.
have to. All right. Jessica, you said that you would reward us with something. Is there any possibility that you could get us? Well, do you have an offer or idea as to a
So I'd
reward,
still
or
like
could
access to
we?
the library, if at all possible.
Yes.
The library. What are you hoping to get out of it?
The contents of the library.
The
We
whole
just
wish
contents
to
of the
have-
library.
We
Whereas
wish to learn
from
more.
libraries tend to be a public service where people can go collect and retrieve informations. And I'd like access to that information for whatever's at the moment decide I
apologize.
want to.
Information is a commodity here. It is purchased and it is under the thumb of one very stingy noble.
I was unfortunately irresponsible
can
handling of
bet
information.
Which
In
one?
Andy's case, at the moment, I was most curious about basilisks.
Well, I can give word. It
Even that would be
is. It might have info on basilisks and whatever else you're looking for, but if you're looking for information on the darkness, which is why you all are here, as I heard during your trial with the king. As he mentions that, you guys think about it and you're like, this guy was there. He was in the Dorvish Risers. It's one of the nobles that was there.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of goes, I'll put in good word, but it might not get you access. The
That's not
library
expecting a miracle.
is under tight lock and key, and unfortunately, I don't know how useful it will be, as most of the books about the darkness have been lost over the years.
I see.
We had a king who was a bit of a doomsayer.
Lovely.
Most unfortunate. Well, thank you for that, at least. Is there any chance that you could also perhaps pay us a sum of gold?
I mean, that's
We've
what I
given
figured
you
would
additional.
want.
Yes, we've given you additional space for your workspaces and possibly shown
Of course.
some
What's
fairly
it
interesting
He
thing.
gives you all. He gives each of you 25 GP.
Sweet.
You're quite the talker, you.
Okay, 25.
I appreciate
Sure.
your work, and I appreciate
Thank you.
the reward. Thank you.
I know I don't have much say, but next time I see the king, I'll make sure to let him know what a wonderful person you were.
Of
So I
course.
look forward to seeing more honest and genuine workouts in the city as opposed to this corrupt
Fraud.
creation.
He kind of looks over and he goes. He kind of looks over at you and he goes, "You seem more upset about this than I am. Like, you got something going on over there?"
As have standards for crafts.
Okay.
Doesn't help
Good
that.
for you.
Doesn't help that we saw a Mothhawk on the bridge.
I'm gonna choose not to tell him that. I don't think he needs to know.
Fair enough.
No, that's our shit to deal with.
All
Also,
right.
yes, he does actually have standards for crafts and would like to see things made more better.
More better.
More
More
better.
better.
You all
We need
Exit
to
his
get out of
house,
this
get your
godforsaken
pay.
city.
and you get back to the tavern. Does anyone have anything they want to do in the tavern?
Make
At some
plans.
point, somebody was in the tavern, and was it his workers that were in the tavern?
We already
I
talked
think that was
to
a
the
different tavern.
apprentice. I mean, we
Okay.
didn't need to talk to him, but
Okay.
the apprentice was at the tavern, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
But we already
So-
solved the problem, so.
I could
Yeah.
buy a shot of something nice.
Your usual mix of people's here. Bjork's here doing his
Class.
work with working on the bar, serving.
I'm actually gonna get something nice. I think I deserve it.
Theobald is here, and his wife. They are watching performances from your previous party member who has retired to the tavern. And they are having a grand old time. Another one here is an abnormal attendee, so you all long rest, and as I said before, you are no longer getting free residence. Everyone mark off half a gold piece.
So is that
Can-
5 silver?
5 silver.
Correct.
Yep.
Can I round that up to a full gold piece and buy a nice glass of something?
Yeah, sure.
Sick.
You want it magical or non-magical?
Don't ask rhetorical questions.
Wait, I
And don't
what he's
say,
having.
okay, you didn't answer, giving you magical. You know what I want.
All right, you didn't answer.
I'm gonna go monkey mode.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I
We're gonna
want
watch.
to.
He's gonna like jump up on his
God.
countertop and start making monkey noises.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Now
he,
I'm
wouldn't
pouring a
com-
glass of some.
he wouldn't commit to the bit that hard.
You sure?
This really
Yeah,
just
I
feels
don't
like the
know about that.
reincarnation of Do It You Won't, which caused a lot of
A lot of
things to
shenanigans.
happen in our group. How many shirts did you ruin with that line?
Two.
Hold on. He ruined them, or you ruined them?
No.
I only ruined one, and he didn't even say you won't do it. I just did it.
You didn't even do it. Jonah had to do it for
Yeah,
you.
Jonah had to do it.
Shut
for you.
up! Shut up! He only started it. I finished it.
Yeah, but you couldn't start it by yourself. All right, off topic. You guys long rest. You get up in the morning. Everyone feels fresh. What do you do? You are still in the city. And your time
that's
I
day
want
two.
to fucking leave.
We want
Jared,
to
that's
speak
two,
to...
man.
Yeah,
we gotta do a thing. Yep.
I have my
You
iPad
gotta
still
go to the
dead.
Dustwalker's rest and talk to our boy.
You knew this was
on.
gonna happen today, Jared.
Yeah,
We've gotta-
Unfortunately, my iPad chargers like to relocate themselves.
Crazy how that happens.
Uh-huh.
The plug has been reunited with the cable.
That's what. Never mind.
Is that what it's called?
Hold.
Give me your description,
I sent it to you in a deal.
and then I'll tell you what happens here in a bit.
Well, we can try to go speak with the Duskwalkers. And see if
Yeah,
there's
that
any
sounds
form of
okay.
assignment for us to get out.
Or just ask to
Get
get
us
let out.
Seems
Get us out. We have to
unlikely.
go to 2 different places outside of the city.
There's also...
We gotta go to the Myconids, and we gotta go back to that stupid fucking bridge.
We gotta go to the Mike and Ike's.
There's also plenty of reason to
The
get
Michael and Ike.
supplies, so I'm going to at least go and get some supplies. For
What does Ike
traveling
stand for?
out soon. Well, we can do
What?
that after.
You
Continue on.
guys go to Dustwalker's Rest.
Yes.
On the way, you run into a an excited Zikloon. He's like, "Oh, good to see ya.
Always
How you
wonderful. to see
doing,
you.
malpractice?"
Oh,
Doing
had a
Puntable.
wonderful audience with the king. I'm a full Dustwalker now.
I heard you guys got grilled up there.
Hey,
You got your initiation. Congratulations. It was a little more aggressive than mine, but you got there all the same. Congratulations, Malpractice.
oh, I wouldn't say it's the same. Say one of your friends even tried to snag my crystal. But that's no big deal.
One of my friends? Oh, yes, since you've been gone, I made friends with some of the council members. You know, I have access to the upper city now. Whenever I want. It's quite impressive.
Congratulations. You look a little
Yes,
dirty for the upper
yes.
city.
Oh, I have cleaner clothes, I just, these are more comfortable. But going to the upper
comfortable.
city isn't something you would know a lot about, Yogurt.
Oh, I
So-
spent the day up there. I don't know what you would mean.
Well,
Spent the
Zogrid,
day
I'm
up
sure
there.
you've got a lot to talk about with your
Wait.
friend here.
We
Eyes
don't
moving
have time
on.
for this. Get
I'm
a-
walking over to Dustwalker's Rest. I don't care if Zikloon wants to talk. I frankly just
Y'all
don't
are
want to
just
talk to
skipping
him.
the dick measuring contest that Yogurt and Zick
Yes.
are having?
Yes, I am. They can do it themselves.
Wait, but
Now
we
his
won.
new nick
I wasn't done. Why are you walking away?
because
Oh,
I
suspended.
don't. I
Just
don't
like you,
care.
Malpractice.
Puntable.
I'm going to pull Mene
I
away
don't
so she stops
care.
responding to him.
I love it.
Hey, that was. Hey,
You don't-
Join us when you're ready, Yolgrids.
You really don't need to talk to him, Yulgrid.
oh,
It's
but
just-
he's my friend.
Oh,
Only the best. This
I
guy.
need to
I
find new
glare
friends.
at Yulgrid with that one.
I am a couple feet from also pulling Leo along.
No, I'm following you. Also,
Okay.
we need him to get into the walker.
I don't care. I'm gonna wait at the entrance. They can do their dick measuring. I just don't want to hear his voice.
Okay, I have to take my royal guests. Take care, Zikloon. Don't
get
befall
yourself
the
into
same
any-
fate as your mentor.
don't get consumed by the darkness like Ingtar did. Malpractice.
Watch it, Puntable.
A minute, you're not there. You can't hear him. No. Don't respond to him.
I look at
Watch it,
Metadina.
Puntable.
Engagement is what he
Can I
wants.
do it now? Can
That's
I do
true.
it now?
He wants a reaction.
Can I
No.
do it now?
No.
No.
Why not?
Hey, Dante. If you want to do it now, I've already pulled Leo and Mene away.
Dante. We don't
Me-
throw the first.
Mene, you're
punch.
not there.
He had. I thought he was with us.
Stared him in the face.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm pulling you two away because you're the ones that were replying to him.
And I go. I could do something right now, but I won't. And I just like flip him off and walk backwards.
He goes, okay, that's, strange. You made
Fuck
some
you,
weird
little
friends,
man.
Yogurt. Made some weird friends. Enjoy your surface folk. You know,
Here's
had-
hoping one day Zikman becomes a little more likable, and then him and Yulgrit can have a Perry the Platypus Doofenshmirtz type relationship. That'd be nice.
Nah, I want to punt him.
I know we want to play him.
the two outlooks in this party are wild. I hope this character redeems himself. That'd be a cool thing. And then the other two people, nah, kill him,
Fuck that guy.
kill him.
Nah,
guy.
no murder.
Are you sure?
Punting does not mean I murder him. He
Oh,
is a
no.
Duskwalker. He won't die.
I'm just a fan of the trope of it is on-site violence unless one of them is in serious trouble, and then they will help each other just to keep that on-site violence going.
Yeah. You get it.
Valid.
Fan of
Yeah,
it.
you get it. You get
Very
it.
valid.
Although I do not believe almost anyone in the party would help Zikloon if he was standing at the edge of a vat of lava and was a reasonable
I would
kick
help
away
him.
from being eviscerated, being golemed.
Correct.
All right.
Probably.
Sure. We don't like this guy. Was that the intention?
Who knows?
Maybe.
You guys make your way to Dustwalker's Rest, and it seems pretty busy. For the first time in a while, Yolgrid, a lot of Dustwalkers seem to be getting orders. Usually it's one or two, they get work kind of sparse, and they hand pick who gets to go, but people are going out en masse. It seems like there's like a line of people to get work.
It's like a swarm of flies. Probably due to what happened at the docks. You should see what's going on.
Why don't you find
I'm
out?
It could be
curious as to
those
why.
rumors I heard of someone's breaking into the lab.
That could do it as well, but
Reasonable assumption.
that's not really our job, if that makes sense.
No, it is not. Well, at least not
Not something
far as
for
we've
us to
been
deal
told.
with.
After you stand
Do
in
I?
line for a bit? Oh, do you see?
No, go for it.
After you stand in line for a bit, you get through the front door, and the line. It's an interesting sight. The line goes straight into.
Your
Excuse
guy's
me.
office.
I'm pulling up his name. Just need to find the location. Straight into Euler's office.
We'll be here a
Is
while.
it Euler or Euler?
Yuller. Euler.
I hate it here.
You stand in line a little longer, and as you get closer, you hear some of the conversations because the door is just open. All right, and your order will be, you're going to make your way out towards, one of the outer cities. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Remember, you're looking for any signs of crystals that can be used. They can grow in a couple different formations. But also, if you see someone traveling with a very large one, you're going to bring that back here. That is mine, and it was stolen. Now be gone.
Shit.
Oh. He's here.
And
Sounds like
eventually
we can
you
get
get
a very
to the
simple-
Okay, hold on. Real quick.
Huddle, group huddle, group
Yes.
huddle.
Group huddle. Do we let this man know? He's looking for the
What?
crystal.
Why would we let him know?
No, you don't
Exactly.
let
Oh, no,
anyone.
find it.
We don't know anything.
I'd love to see them
However,
try,
I was
Aiden.
really looking forward to a mission where we's allowed to go anywhere outside the city in search of a crystal. That sounds like something we could definitely do.
Lying to my boss. I mean, lying to the king is one thing, but
Okay, so then I'll talk to him if
okay.
yous don't want to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Yolgrid. Yolgrid. He said his crystal. That's the councilman, not your boss.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
So of course we're not saying shit.
You guys don't know shit. I think we only fuse people out from the front of the
Now
line.
we can go.
Ow!
next. There's like a significant gap between you and the door. Seems like everyone else is already cleared out.
Good morning.
Well, as it seems like yous got a lot of tasks.
Yolgrid! Good to see you! And your crystal, you are well? As you heard, rumors. My crystal was stolen from my lab. Very big deal, very problematic. I need it back or I need a replacement, otherwise I can't save this city. And prevent the darkness from killing us all. So,
Fair enough.
I am gonna need some assistance. I know I said I was only gonna send you after, or the king said he was only gonna send you after the Dark Elves, but he doesn't have a plan yet, so I'm gonna give you a contract instead. Eula is on leave today, so I'm taking his place as it's part of the Gnomish Council. The Duskwalkers are, owned under Gnomish Council, so I have Eula's place today. There is yes. A while ago, I sent a Duskwalker to test a device of mine. There is, according to some Duskwalker, actually it was Ingtar who wrote about this. Yes, there is a place here in Glymosh where there's like a hill of corpses. It's very strange. They named it the Hill of Bodies, and I sent someone there with an artifact. That artifact was supposed to be able to focus the power of a crystal, and you're gonna retrieve it for me because he never returned.
I
see.
okay. The Hill of Bodies.
Yes, it is to the south.
This
I
sounds like
need
something only a
you to
Duskwalker
point
could do.
to it on the map.
Well, we can certainly.
The map screams at us.
Map would be.
The map screams at us.
The map screams at us.
Not the descent into a
Oh, our
virus
map's not
reference.
actually been updated as of late.
Yeah, I need
either.
you haven't
We
left the
need to-
city, so it has not
Yeah.
mattered.
Oh, yeah, well, the
Yeah.
campaign's blurring together. Let me check my cleric spell list.
You said that the
Well-
last person you sent didn't come back. When was that?
Oh, that was 25 years ago?
Why are we
Goodness
going
sake.
back?
That seems like an
That's a
awful
long
time.
time.
Well, yes,
Well,
but,
in
you
the
know,
darkness,
it's
it's
been
but-
preserved. Look, I need that back because I potentially lost the replica of the artifact.
Okay, and it's a question for you. How long are we, what's our timeline? How long can we be out there looking?
Y'all, those of you who went on the heist, remember Bandit potentially stole that replica, put it into his pocket dimension for his bag of holding, and then left his bag of holding behind. Thus, it loses its magic because it's no longer near its artificer. And
Does it
And
not
like
just
many
turn
of my
inside
magic
out?
items scattered among the ether.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yep.
That's what happens.
How lovely.
Yep, so all of his stuff is gone. Yeah. Oh well, except for the shield. Man, I hope you left that somewhere else.
I hope no one
We
told me
left
about this, so in character, I'm not incredibly pissed.
You
I
weren't
did
there,
leave it.
and so no,
Yeah,
we don't know
currently-
anything about that.
I left it
currently
at
no one
the.
has mentioned that Tyler scattered all of the gnomish artifacts amongst the ethereal plane.
Oopsie poopsie. We get a little silly in here.
A little silly setting back my entire society.
Little silly from industrial sabotage.
When you send us back to the Stone Age. Pun intended.
Okay, alright. Yogurt, he wasn't fucking using them, they were on pedestals. Out of character argument. They were on pedestals, he wasn't using them. I sent
All
you back to nothing.
research.
Research my ass!
Well, look at the
No.
research, for all we know it doesn't exist.
Well, let's.
In any
just
case, the question
get
on
going.
timelines.
All right. So
A
how
timeline?
far is this hill of
Oh,
bodies?
should be maybe 2 days travel, so...
This sounds like a
um,
death mission.
Oh, you'll be back. I mean,
Yeah, it's
if-
about a week's time, probably. If
I'll
not
give
a
you
little
a week and a
longer.
half, 2 weeks.
As of one a month.
That's.
Now we can't let the king's mission fall by the wayside, but
We'll make it a high priority, however, as I want time to prepare for a mission.
That's
Man's
when you
he
should
sent out
roughly
25
expect
years
us
ago.
back.
Never came back. A hill of dead bodies sounds,
like a death sentence.
Oh, I'm
It
sure
doesn't sound
it's.
quite safe.
I'm sure it's not. Ingtar said in his notes way back when, hold on, and he's like, just starts digging through Euler's desk. He's like, where does he keep the notes? I remember it wasn't. I mean, Ingtar's been there, so I mean, he lived. You're his apprentice. You'll live. I'm sure
Managing
everything will be fine.
Remember, this is our job. This is my job. It's to
your job.
go where everyone else can't. Of course, he's gonna send us to the Hill of Bodies.
Of course, he's sending us on a suicide mission because he doesn't
Not
like
a
you.
suicide mission.
I'm
Every
not
He
sending him on a
wants-
suicide mission because I don't like him. I'm sending him to recover an artifact lost to the people of the Glimmering City. It is his job to recover such a thing.
Why didn't you try to get it 25 years ago?
I did 25 years ago. It was much harder to get work around here. Somebody
Also,
steals a
Ingvar
precious
did-
artifact to the city, and the king is much more willing to sign work into being. Now, if you'll excuse me, surface dweller who doesn't understand the cultures of this place, I am going to give my worker work so that he can go do it and be paid.
Great. Can
You
you
should
sign
also
the
make
contract
sure
that
his
says we're allowed
desk
to
is
leave?
back to where it was.
Minnie, stop splitting hairs, please. Can you sign the paper that says we's allowed to leave?
Of course, here's your work notice. 2 weeks should be enough. Yep, 2 weeks.
1 month. 1 month.
You need 1 month to do a 2-day trip. 2 days there, 2 days
1
back,
month.
4-day trip.
Preppins. Possibly is making multiple attempts. Do you want it or not?
Let's call it 2 weeks, and if you come back and tell me you weren't able to get it on the first attempt, we'll decide based off what you know if you needed more time.
Do
That
you
sounds
really want to
entirely
go through
reasonable.
all that paperwork, or do you want to just change that 2
No,
to
I
a
won't do it.
4
It'll be
and let
Euler.
us move on?
All right, sign. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. I'm so sorry for the commotion.
Shut the fuck up, Hilgrim.
Let's just
It's your
move
job!
on.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving as well.
Guys,
We're
as
leaving.
you guys are walking out, the next person who comes in, and y'all are, claiming yours was a suicide mission. So let's see what else is on his mission list.
I want you to go die.
Why do I feel like it's like go clean the toilets or something?
No, that'd be incredibly funny if that was somehow on his mission list.
Or make my breakfast.
Ah. Okay. Good to see you. Your mission. So they say there's a peninsula on the other side of mines. That old salt, or nope, wasn't a salt mine. That's in the Dark Elves. This would be.
Was it fucking Guyot?
No, this would be a crystal mine, but I don't know what the name of this crystal was. I have the name somewhere. What Minth Mines used to. Hold on. It's in my Marsh, the economy. Alright. On the other side of Minth Mines, the old gemstone mine, there is a peninsula that it says that it hasn't been marked by, I mean, it's on the old maps, but it was never marked by any Duskwalkers. No one's been there in a long time. So your job is to go through Minth Mines and go to the peninsula. And this guy's like, alone? Is there a problem? That is your job, is it not? And he's like, yes, sir. Right. Forward. Next.
Something tells me.
Oh,
he
it has the guys
has
going out the door. He's like, oh, and if you
no
find a
idea.
crystal, a large crystal that looks like the one around your neck, bring it back. It belongs to me.
Something tells me he knows next to nothing about how your job really works.
Oh, he knows nothing, but he pays me.
That's.
It's not he who pays you. Your
He
boss.
has
It
paid
is
for
who
it.
pays
The
him.
Duskwalkers.
It is him. He's the one who funds this. So,
Look, I don't like how he treats them, but we're getting what we want. We want to explore the outside. We need to go out and learn more about the Dark Elves. This is what we need to do, even if it is to go to the Hill of Bodies or the... What's that noise? It's a basilisk.
no, that's not a basilisk, but I
We just see
sounds
some
like
fucking
someone
dwarf
whispering.
a cat.
Yeah.
Yo, yo,
It's like an imp or cave dweller thingy.
Oh, he's chasing Jax or Luna.
Why is boss music playing? Oh,
It's a
well,
Luna.
Either way.
We just shortened her name to Loon because that's what she is.
So true.
Can we re-expand it to
Her
Looney?
name is already shortened.
And we expanded to Lunar.
I said Looney, not Lunar.
Oh. I like that one better.
Guys, Luna's already the short form of the name.
So you
That's
guys
true.
have been given permission. It's finally happened. You're allowed
Right,
to
let's
leave
leave.
the
Work
city.
it, fucking
Let's
leave.
get materials and then
I'll go. Oh, wait. Yeah, we should probably, like, stock up, huh?
Some number of rations and...
that would be the wise decision.
well, we get 2 weeks. I don't think he'll care if we come a little bit late. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm running late on this bag of maybes.
Oh no.
Are you?
Need to go there.
Jared,
You
remember I
never
told them
stay with
3
me.
days.
Been two.
It's only been like a day or two.
Also, I believe you told us an expedited
This is day
timeline.
3.
This is day 3, so we can go.
You told your party 3 days, and you were told by yes. You're fine for your actual timeline right now.
Yeah, I know.
We don't know about the actual timeline, so
Exactly.
for all we know, we're late. Except Dana doesn't really care.
We couldn't leave the city. It's understandable. Nothing that we can do. They don't.
Do you know exactly where you're going to drop those off? Cool. Cool.
He's
Wonderful.
opening up his notes.
Oh, okay.
Aiden, come on, dude.
I wasn't looking. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tyler's got his bad dragon out.
You have your pet cat. I have a pet dragon.
Is it a bad dragon?
No, she's a good
They're
dragon.
very different. things.
Southeast.
Oh,
Southeast.
roughly nearby. Alright.
And the Hill of Bodies
Perfect.
is what direction again?
South.
South.
Oh, wonderful.
So it works out.
This could be my Groot.
And then we can also hit the bridge.
Yes,
Sounds like a
that
plan.
we can do.
Within the 2 weeks.
Bridge is to the west.
Within the 2 weeks.
Oh, that's fair.
Good enough.
Okay. Shall we inform Victor and Rex?
Do you have something you want to pick up back at the keep? Or whatever we named it. I don't know. Did everyone answer the thread?
I
The
don't
poll?
think that there is any reason for us to inform them.
Yeah,
They'll
there's
find
a-
out pretty quickly.
I think we have a winner.
Suppose
You-
so.
I think there was one person that didn't vote.
We
It's
all
me, I didn't
voted!
vote.
We're good. Just do it, brother.
Oh, I should vote.
Oh my.
You should
God.
vote, actually. Yeah.
I should give input. I vote Meridia's Beacon. No, I'm kidding.
No, Aiden, you didn't vote.
He didn't vote for part 2.
Yeah, I didn't vote for part 2.
Brother, I'm gonna call it my butt crack. Okay.
Sorry, I removed the I want something else option. You have 4 choices. You could pick multiple.
Where's this thread?
Should we give this place a name?
It's only a few messages above. in
it.
or involved information sessions.
I mean, I don't want to name it. I'm from here, but if it's a dwelling for the outsiders,
We call it Dante's Mansion.
No, we do
No.
not.
Ah,
I vote Dante's
Wow.
Mansion.
Dante's Mansion.
yeah.
You know, I'm
Alright.
not quite sure that fits.
Wow.
Unless we're all
Well,
I'm not sure you fit, Yogrid.
I
bar- barring Yulgrid's response, we do have a winner. Yulgrid, would you like a vote, or are you content with whatevs?
I just expressed that I don't want to vote.
All right, it is Dawn Walker's Keep. Dawn Walkers being a play on words from Dusk Walkers, but we're from the surface where daylight exists.
Mm-hmm. And we're bringing the dawn.
We are. This is a new sunrise on a new day, a new era.
Alright, now that it's named, I can say this, that there was a chance of Aiden getting a point of inspiration. On
There was?
naming. Yeah. Because Haggard was apparently named after a dead person, so if you would have named it after the guy that like died.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't
that guy.
think naming it after Ingtar would fit.
I
I
say,
kind of would disagree with you.
so me and Ian were talking about what it might get named, and I was like, it would be objectively funny if they end up naming it Ingtar because that's what happened with Haggard. Because Haggard's name was suggested by Kindbell, and everyone went, that name kind of sucks. And then Kindbell went, it's the name of my dead father. And the whole party went, oh, of course we can name it Haggard, Kindbell.
Not dead father. Dead father.
Dead father
role
figure.
model.
Dead
Oh
father
yeah,
figure.
father figure, father
Kindbell just said
figure.
dead father.
He said.
So I mean, you say that, but like when I built the campaign, Haggard is like the most normal ass city name.
I know.
Like I did not know that. I was just like, oh,
Do you-
Haggard. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like a city name. It's
Would
just
you
a
like the
little-
lore, Yulgrid? Would you want the lore of who Haggard was?
No,
Joel
I don't
Haggard.
read my immersion.
What do you? This is the immersion. Not Joel
I
Haggard
would
was
want-
a fellow slave.
All right. What kind of, let's try to get to the
Onward.
point where when y'all can exit the city, or maybe you'll do it right now in the last 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
I think
mean,
how much are
some supplies?
potions? We'll just
I'm
speed run the
getting
potion
GP.
for the.
I have
50
an
GP
errand
for
that
a minor healing potion.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm keeping my gold.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of money right now.
I want to stop and say hi to my parents, and then before I leave.
Oh, hun! Good to see you!
Okay.
Good to see you, Yogurt!
I just want to let you know I'm back safe,
Your
but I'm
dad's in
leaving.
your dad's in the bathroom right now. You should wait. Wait.
Oh, okay.
You just got any books on the history of the place? in
Yogrid,
here?
we could wait, man. And I like walk through the door.
Oh,
I slap him on the back.
please.
Yeah,
Are these the
I'm
servants
Dante.
to us?
yeah, I'm Dante. I'm the leader of this group.
You're the
That's
leader.
Say, do you have any
Dante.
cookies?
Man, I just let him have his delusions.
Do I have? Yes, I could get some cookies made.
Yeah, see,
Oh, you don't have to
Yogurt,
make
we
it-
have
We don't
so
have
much
time.
time.
Do you
Oh.
want what do you want, shroom crabs or dirt ones?
Whichever
you-
ones you
my
want to
favorites.
make.
I just think dirt ones would be pretty
Oh.
nostalgic for me.
Whichever one I want to make, I think I'll make dirt ones. I think I'll make dirt keys.
Sure.
That does sound really nice. We might have
Ow.
to exchange some recipes.
What'd she say? You got a photo album of dear boyo Yogurt
you
over
really
here.
What's a photo? What's a
Indeed.
photo?
What?
You know, like it's like
is
these
a
drawings that people
photo?
make of like it's like kind of like portraits, but they put it in like this little booklet, and it's supposed to be like embarrassing.
Oh, I've never heard of a photo.
Oh,
Well, in the place of it, you could always use drawings of some variety.
Oh, we
Use
never
happening
had the
knowledge.
money. We never had the money for that. Like, it's good to see you, Yogurt. I haven't seen you in a couple days. Oh, tell
it's
me,
been a little
how's
longer
that
than that.
rash? How's that rash coming along?
Oh, it's going well. It
It didn't spread
Gotten
further
a
into
lot
the
better.
crack?
sure has.
It did. I told you needed to go see Monica.
Yeah.
She
You
get
know,
the rash right up out of your crack.
you know, Dante here is actually a close friend of Veronica's.
Yeah?
Yes. She, I believe he
Monica
said
was
he had a
telling
booty
me at the
call with
tavern
her.
the other night that she had met a new man. Is that you?
Sure is.
Oh, wow. You're a little big. I guess she did say she was throwing around a little bit, but...
These
What
surface
in the
dwellings are quite
hells
large.
am I hearing?
Leos,
I'm
don't
gonna
interject. I want to hear all this.
I
I
think
don't.
I'll step out. Medina?
Mhm.
All right. Let's
The house is
let's
also a
do that.
teeny bit too small.
Do you guys want me to bring you out some dirt cookies?
Sure.
Mhm.
You won't be disappointed
Oh,
if she's
you
making them the way I
certainly
think
will.
she's making them.
All right, she gets to start.
I haven't
she
the
gets
slightest
started.
idea
You
as
watch,
to what any of this is.
She
Do I?
gets like a crystallish powder and adds it to sort of a dough that she seems to have pulled out of the pantry. Makes it into little balls, and then in each one, she gets a little bit of dirt. She just puts it into the cookie, and then she takes a tiny, tiny little white mushroom and tops each one, and then they all go into the oven. She's like, all right, that'll be like 30 minutes. You know, yogurt loved dirt cookies growing up. I'm sure y'all like it as well. Oh man. Oh, I remember when you weren't even at the medical center yet, Yogurt. And then in the distance you hear like somebody go, woo, all right. Oh, and a door close. A door steps out in the hall. Yogurt. Oh, you don't want to go in there.
Thank God.
I'm so glad we're not in there.
I know. I was like, thank fuck we're not in there, dude.
I'm so glad I'm in there.
Don't want to go in there. Well,
This is the kind of.
Just walk away. He's just kind of. He doesn't have a shirt on right now. He's just. Not yet. Does walk away.
It's going well. Well, to be. You've
He
heard the
walks
news
over-
cutting card.
He walks over to Bandit and he goes, "This your dog?"
As I've been called worse.
No, he's a person.
He's a person. He did
Yeah.
just speak.
It's
You know, I always said you should have gone into stone carving. You see, them rock shapers got a pretty good business going. They make a pretty solid amount of money. You know, they're making an aim for the council chair, according to rumors. And I just think if you had just gone into rock carving instead of whatever you getting into these days, we would be. And this goes on for like another 20 minutes as y'all sit there and he just kind of grills Yogurt about his choice of career.
Can I go back and forth with him about how like trade crafts are definitely the way of the future?
Yeah, totally. Oh, you're gonna feed it? You're gonna feed it?
I'm gonna feed it. Yeah, I'm gonna feed it.
By the end of this, he's like, I like your dog, Yogurt. I think you should have gotten this dog so much sooner. Maybe you would have not been as much. And then Mom finally interjects. She goes, honey, goodness, I told you not to get onto him about. He did what he wanted to do. And you know, he helps people. Yeah, he doesn't help himself. Anyways, the dirt cookies are done. The dirkies. Let me pull them out of the oven. She pulls them out, and they look like a mistake.
Exactly as Mom used to make.
now make
Digging
sure you
into
eat
'em.
the whole thing. They're delicious.
I'm
And I
digging into
pop
it.
it in my mouth, the whole thing.
Same.
You throw a whole one in your mouth? Alright.
Oh
It starts out tasting like dirt. And then it slowly kind of like the dirt taste kind of melts away into like an earthy, mushroomy sweetness.
just like Mom makes them because she did.
You getting turkeys from somewhere else these days? What do you mean, just like Mom makes them? Just I'm the only one who makes them. You gotta.
Well, yeah, his girlfriend makes them for him all the
You got a
time.
girlfriend?
I
You
don't
haven't brought
have
her
a
home
girlfriend. Oh
Oh my goodness!
Not-
Is it that tall surface lady?
no, it's not.
No.
Now,
I
so how
mean-
did you get this sweet bit in here? That's as new to me, and I like it.
Oh, well, that comes from the white mushroom mixed with the crystal powder. It causes a bit of a magical chemical reaction thing. I can't really explain it, but in the heat, it does the thing, and it makes the sweet.
It's a jerky. Haven't you had a jerky before?
Oh, his eyes had many varieties of dirt things. You've ever tried bug mash?
No, it's
No.
bug mash.
Oh, it's one of my favorite dish. We collect. It varies depending on the season because different bugs are out, but we collect a whole bunch of bugs. We have a designated mortar and pestle for them. Makes a mash out of them. We add a few ingredients, some different kinds of grasses, some herbs. A couple's roots adds a little bit of a twang to it.
I need to
Alright.
know if it's in your backstory or you're making it up.
It's in my backstory.
It's a real thing.
Oh my god.
We let it sit for a day or two. Depends on how aged we want it to be.
You let it
It's-
ferment?
Yes! It's a classic. And it's, well, so for us, it's a big part of our, what you would call a culture, but we eat it regularly because of the abundance of bugs. And not much else.
I'm going to need you to make me some of those.
So that's going to taste pretty unique down here, but I was open to it. I just can't make them like, well, it's like some others can make them, but I'll give it a go.
Huh.
Alright. It takes about another hour for Yulgrid, Dante.
I'm also taking some cookies for
and-
Leo and Mene.
Yeah. It takes about another hour for Yulgrid, Dante, and Bandit to get out. You guys standing outside waiting here, like they'll be like, "All right, we're leaving now." Oh, wait, hold on, don't forget you. And then that happens like 4 times. Half an hour
Midwestern
goes
goodbye.
by.
Midwestern goodbye.
Bueno.
Sailing.
Until eventually they finally get out the door, and they close it behind them, and y'all are just kind of standing there.
You've got some nice folks, Yulgrid.
Quite a
You
while.
must
And,
be
and y'all went
very
outside
happy.
with the intent of like not being involved anymore, but the walls, because this is kind of
Oh,
one of the
no. Oh
poorer
my gosh,
structures. The walls are
Mhm.
very thin, and y'all could definitely hear the entire conversation the whole time y'all were outside, unless you
Mhm.
walked really far away. I'll let you choose at what point your character either walked away or was just like, "Yeah, this sucks."
Oh, we're just not a part of the conversation.
Nah.
Does
We're
Mene
not paying-
hear the
Yeah, did Mane
mother
hear the line where it
Let
was
me
like,
roll
"Oh,
for it. I'll roll for it, but like I'm
is-
also
is
in
your girlfriend the
conversation.
big lady?"
Roll for proximity.
That's a 18 plus numbers.
Oh yeah, Mine totally heard Mom going, "Is your girlfriend the real big surface dweller lady?"
Dot, dot, dot.
Hold on, does he? Leo also hears it. And just.
I'm sorry, Manny. He doesn't
Whatever,
care.
leave,
He
whatever.
doesn't have any feelings for you.
Now, Yulgrid, you got some fine parents, man. That's
They are certainly characters.
yeah. They
Love
seem
and
like
TV in
fine
moderation.
You guys can see how that.
In moderation. So true, bestie.
Whew.
That was
Here,
was
here, the two of
something.
you go here.
Y'all are
He's a little
enchanted.
sweeter than I's ever had, but I do
3
just
dirt
recommend him anyway.
keys. They look like mistakes.
They're not mistakes.
They're not
dirt.
mistakes. They're
No
good.
one said that out loud, but that's what they.
I
look
know,
like.
you're right. I went into character
Leo
voice.
Greshey will try his.
You're gonna eat a dirt key. Do you put the whole thing in? They're like small bite-sized cookies. Are you gonna like tentatively bite it or throw the whole thing in your mouth?
One and done.
Okay, you throw the whole thing in your mouth. It at first tastes like dirt, and as you chew for like 2 seconds, the dirt taste kind of melts away into like a sweet mushroomy paste. It's not awful.
Good, participating.
Interesting. Not
There's 2 left.
terrible,
I guess I'll
but
try mine.
Relatively, it's a lot smaller, so kind of like a whole small
That
bit.
is
certainly
my
an
mother's
experience.
bacon. Choose your words wisely, Leo.
Honey, for things, I'm your girlfriend. I personally don't care.
Well, if you
Jordan.
keep calling him honey like that, might as well be, right?
I'm going to elbow you, and it will hurt.
Yo, Grizz, you gotta
Oh,
get
no.
some more of those
Discussion.
cookies from your ma for me. Down the line.
All right. Now what do y'all do? You visited your parents.
Can we go now?
I don't know, I'm just vamping for time.
I
We got
was
like 30
just
minutes.
going to get like rations and stuff and then go.
All right.
Gonna
We'll
get
say-
Assuming we
Yeah.
didn't have enough.
We'll say
So
it's
enjoy the last cookie.
You buying like nice rations or like livable rations?
Livable.
Nice enough rations.
I'm going
For-
Nice
nice.
rations?
For Leo, he's buying some nice rations. If no one else specifies things, he's buying the mediocre rations.
For
So
myself,
we'll say
livable
we'll
is
say
nice.
Rations, 5 silver apiece. Livable rations, 2 silver apiece.
For me, livable is nice, and nice is stomach issues. So we're gonna do livable.
Dante will also probably do
5
livable.
apiece, and we're going for roughly 2 weeks, so 14 times 5 is going to be 7? No,
70.
70 silver.
7 gold.
7 gold? Okay.
I'm gonna mark off 6 gold. and
Or-
just assume I'm good.
Yeah.
For the nice ones, or not the livable.
Livable ones are
We're
2 silver.
It's like
apiece, right?
half. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
that.
2 times 14, 30. I'm gonna mark off 3 gold and assume I'm good.
Yeah, same.
How much gold did we get earlier from, what's his name?
25
25.
apiece.
25 apiece.
Yeah, I'll buy the livable.
Anybody going fancy?
I went fancy.
5 gold or 5 silver apiece, so 5 times 14, 7 gold.
I went fancy.
How big are the fancy? Are the like? Is he gonna have leftovers?
He might. Depends on how much Leo eats. And he
Oh, he
eats
does
a lot.
leftovers. Oh, he does. Okay.
In his backstory, he has stated he eats a lot.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Man, I'm getting by.
I feel like there's some like
He eats a lot and he
like,
likes he likes
forest
good
with
food.
3 people inside him, so he eats a lot. And Jared just goes, he eats a lot. It's in his backstory.
He's Varus, so he eats a lot. Alright. Y'all still have 23 minutes before
I'd
we end
like
the
to
stream.
leave.
Leaving the city?
I'm ready to go.
Alright. You make your
Leave
way
the
to
city.
the gate. You get to the front of the gate. There's a entourage of guards there. A head guard there is awaiting tickets. He walks up and he goes, "Hello, good to see you all. Heading out into the darkness.
Indeed, here's my writ.
Your writs, let me look it over. All right, you know I gotta do the spiel. My name is Dwarf. I am.
I'm sorry, your name's
John
what?
here.
I'm sorry.
No.
Is there a problem? My name is Dwarf.
Out of character.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
Guav.
in character, no?
We've met before, Yogurt. You've come past me multiple times.
Yes. I'm being formal.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, my name is Guaf. I am the gate master here. I take your writs, I do the spiel, and then I open the gate for you. If you are touched by the darkness while you are outside, do not return to the city. We do not need you. If you are, if you encounter any, darkborn sorcery, report it to the king immediately. If you are encountered any livable intelligence, that being dark elves, maybe another colony of dwarves and gnomes who's found their own crystal, any of the previous races you've learned about in your history during your Duskwalker courses, report that as well. Otherwise, complete your mission as stated, do not stray from your path, and return as necessary. Is everything understood?
Understood.
Yes, sir.
One
Alright.
question.
Dante.
You said that if you get touched by the darkness, don't come back. We have no use for you. But how then is there a hospital that takes in dark touch people?
Oh,
The
that's not the thing
hospital
we do.
takes in dark touched? We didn't know that.
What?
Oh, look at what you
Dante,
done.
that's just factually untrue. Please
But that's
stop making
what-
weights.
But that's what Intar said.
I did not teach you that.
Ingtar's not here.
Is Ingtar in the room with us right now?
What are you on?
No, because he was like, there's people who
Dante,
get touched by
I
the
don't know what you're
darkness
on right
and-
now.
It's right here in the book.
We're sorry, sir. He's
So,
terribly
Mentally unwell.
unreliable.
He's touched by the darkness.
No.
the
No.
hospital takes. I mean, that is a major worth knowing.
No, they
like,
don't.
It's not. No.
He's
Really,
missing
you
his
freaking
previous
fucking catalog.
adventures with.
He's just mentally unwell.
All right,
I
we'll do a
acknowledge
small
you.
investigation, but maybe it's not as big as I thought it would be. Anyways, open the gate, and you hear chains being pulled and ratchets clicking into place, and the gate swings open. And because Yogurt is standing right there, there's a small orb of darkness that cuts beyond the city walls, and you're once again met with that curtain of dark.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Be out.
Peace.
Once we are out of earshot.
Once
guys
the gate
walk
closes
forward.
behind us.
What the hell was that?
Wait.
You guys walk forward, the gate closes behind you, and your sphere is kind of touching the gate, and you're on the other side of the wall.
We good now?
We're
What
gonna
the
take a couple
hell was that, Dante?
What the fuck?
I was just asking a question.
Dante.
You declared a fact.
Because it was told as a fact
By who?
by the person who died.
By Ingtar?
Yes, he said. The darkness turns people really fast. Darkness also turns people at different rates, which is why they're showing up at the hospital.
They show up. We turn them away.
But they still go there, so how are they getting into the city if they're told not to come back?
Those are outliers. Those are people who slip through the cracks.
But it seems
What if
like
they
their
don't know?
security is fine.
What if they
Like,
don't know that they were touched?
How do you mean? What do you mean? How would they not know that they're not touched? They touched the darkness. It's literally called dark touched for a reason, because they touched the damn darkness.
You know how we did
What
the
if-
test at the gate?
What
to
if
be
there was
close
a monster that could touch you with the darkness? We don't know that.
Goodness, Dante.
Can't argue with that. You can try, but
I just.
If you get
It's-
the hospital closed, you're
Oh,
fucked.
we're fucked if he gets the hospital closed. Snarka Herban Gerban?
Well, I'm glad you all
You
are
know, Florida,
finding
dude?
a way to amuse yourselves.
What? You don't have a sense of humor?
Oh, no. No, this is fine.
Welcome back, knock me off, go off, or whatever the fuck his name was.
Guap.
Guava?
Squawk.
Guava, yeah.
Well,
of course.
One
And I
couple
just-
letters off from guava, but it's fine.
so I suppose we're traveling across some roads, possibly.
south.
And
Which
we
one do we
still have
wanna
to
do
figure out where
first?
the hell I want to do. He said that he's already late, so let's go do that one first.
Okay.
Yeah,
At
fair
least
enough.
according to
As
Our
you come out of the
knowledge?
city, there is just a road going south. It is the road you
Mhm.
walked up to get here.
Mhm.
You remember that when you passed by Babble Apple Orchard, when you turned left to go north towards the city, the road did continue east. It's possible it goes east and then south. Or you could cross through the wilderness
Nope.
Mhm.
away from the road.
I am going to be vehemently against crossing through the wilderness. We take the road.
Is there a desired path?
I'd cross it to
not-
wilderness, but whatever.
Not the wilderness.
That is stupid.
Unless there was already a path made by several wagons to the point where it is its own little path.
That would be a desire
This
path.
is a trail made by other Duskwalkers.
I mean, does your ranger have anything to say about what y'all are like? You're doing planning on travel. Ranger is
The ranger is upset.
Yeah, the fucking
Gabadoo,
ranger.
do da ga gabadoo. Do da da south do gabadoo da da.
We go south.
Understood.
Good. That was the whole plan.
Unless he was saying don't go south. Hey, I just went south. Could have been
Do
close enough. Don't go south.
gabadoo ga da ga do 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 ba da. South do gabadoo da.
Sounds like
Do,
we're
do,
going
da,
south.
dee, do,
are
da, dee, da,
talking
dee,
in
da, dee.
another language again.
Are you actually talking another language? Does when I understand, I speak. I can't say anything. It's gonna sound racist no matter what I say.
Dante.
Comment.
This feels familiar, Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Do gabadoo da. South go da do da.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh shit! I've realized what's happened.
Dante, what are you? Are you okay?
Do ba da dee ba do.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We
ah,
got it.
deep with the-
Can I cast Is it
I'm
restoration?
not doing anything.
Lesser
I'm just gonna-
restoration?
I'm gonna
Lesser
start, we're gonna
restoration?
start going south. It's good.
I believe I cast lesser restoration.
Yes, that's what you did last time.
As you lay a hand on Dante and he's mid-sentence, Dante, you're repeating yourself once more, trying to get your point across, and it slowly goes back to normal speech.
Do ba gabadoo ba do. South. We go south. We have to go south.
Welcome back, Dante.
Did you get cursed?
You are speaking gibberish again.
No, I was speaking normally. Y'all were just being you weren't understanding.
I got bad
Y'all
news.
What the fuck?
You were right.
This
Dante.
happened again.
Everyone else
Y'all
here
are
is
just
crazy.
fucking
You're
with me
both
now just because
Oh.
I'm better than you.
Dante, did you not at all notice that I used magic on you?
I mean, you like made my shoulder a little warm, and it felt kind of weird.
How
But
did you
anyway,
get in
we're
this time?
going south because we have to go south for the one thing, and then I have to go southeast. So we all go southeast after that. So why don't we just go south?
Nice. This is not an
Thought we were
argument.
going to the
Let's-
We're going
Myconids
south.
first.
If we're going to
Try
like this
to go
first
the Myconids
southeast.
first.
We just have to cross the
I
bridge
would
either way, don't we?
Like going there.
No.
No, the bridge is
The
to the
bridge
west.
is west.
Okay.
Did you not hear me say that earlier?
Nobody heard you.
No one.
You know what, Dante's? I did not. I apologize.
Man, y'all need to
Stop
pay
apologizing,
attention more.
Blaine. He's
You
wrong.
yous are so right. Wheels go south.
I elbowed
So-
it. I elbow handed it.
What,
Just
me?
to be clear, y'all are going just straight south. You're not taking
That's
a
not
route.
gonna lead to anywhere. It just
You-
leads right to where we need to go.
We
We
are
need.
taking the road.
That doesn't lead anywhere. It just leads where we need to go.
Oh my god. To the Myconids is southeast. So you go east and then south. Oh my fucking god.
So are y'all going south? So
We're
you
gonna
come
go
out of the
down that
city-
path that you said.
All right, you come out of the city, you head south till you get
Holy-
back to the crossroads where you turned left to go to the city. Instead of
Yes.
turning
Yeah.
right and going back towards Babel Apple Orchard, you turn left. You make
No
your
way,
way
I'm the most
east.
sober one here.
Holy
Throwing back
shit
to
on a
bourbon.
cracker, bro.
You guys traverse down the road for does anyone have keen mind?
Yes.
Yes,
That'd be
Ranger
Dante.
does.
You guys traverse down the road for about 5 hours till eventually you hear the sound of water, and you come upon the eastern shore of Glightmarsh.
Sure.
The city or the road curves along the edge of along the edge of the shore and begins to make its way south. At this point, it's been about, you guys travel for another 2 hours. At this point, it's been about 12 hours. It's probably starting to get fairly late. If you
We're getting
wish
tired.
to make camp.
Does it
Yes,
really
you are getting
matter?
tired.
Oh, I see.
Some of you are EP.
We should set a watch, but I think
I
that's a
don't
good
know.
plan.
My circadian rhythm is all kind of fucked up. So who knows anymore?
That I agree
I
with.
sleep when I
Look.
sleep.
Bandit, it is approximately.
You're gonna give him a time and
Is
he's
it-
not gonna care.
It's approximately 10:46 p.m.
He doesn't care.
10:46 p.m.
It's EB o'clock.
He
Oh,
could
I
go to
would say
sleep if everyone else is, but
watch.
whatever. Are you, you're elf.
Yeah,
Mhm.
partially. Not. I
So-
mean, I could take first shift, but
I mean, question is, are you meditating or are you actually staying up?
You're taking shifts.
Do you-
Everyone's
do
taking
you
a long
meditate?
rest.
All right, everyone does shifts. All right,
You don't have a meditator in this party.
okay.
She's happy.
Poor question answered.
You guys all long rest?
We
Yeah,
take
long
shifts in
rest.
long rest.
Mm-hmm. Who's got first?
He's not
I'll
reaching for the die.
take
I'm feeling
first.
good about that.
No,
I'll take
nothing
first.
attacks you in the net. You're all
Okay.
fine.
Oh, thank goodness he rolled well.
You know what? This could matter. This could matter. We'll say Leo takes first.
Sure.
Leo, do you do anything while everyone else is resting?
Oh, is everyone resting?
Yes. It is just you on watch.
Oh. Oh.
Leo is now, for the first time, by himself in the darkness.
Should we deafen or?
We'll see what he says.
I will approach the darkness.
Okay, y'all should deafen.
All right. Where's Discord? All right, bye. I'm gonna go potty.
Mm-hmm.
How close do you get?
I am going to walk within a few feet, probably. That is my intention, is to walk as close. I'm not going to step in. By
Okay.
no means is Leo intending to step into the darkness, but he is willing to stand near it. If you're gonna do the thing, I need it. Reach. What? I'm not quite understanding what you're saying. I don't trust you. You've cut me off from my god. Brought these people away from peace. I don't entirely wish to join you, but you do seem intriguing. I don't know. Oh?
My mic unplugged.
Oh.
So I had
Fair enough.
the mic check.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, fair. I'm not really intent on dealing with you if you don't give me back the ability to speak with my gods. Understand. I can't understand. It sounds as if you're making light of my god. I can't quite tell, but that appears to be the case. I don't like that. Let you what? No. I'm not going to touch the darkness. Not yet. I'm... Alright. Okay. I will step back and go back.
Are we good?
You're good.
I remembered. What the fuck?
Tyler's the only one who hasn't remembered.
Yeah. That or he's looking at another screen. Oh,
There we
he's
go, we got him.
not a one screen
I'm
Andy.
slow.
You got it.
All right.
I'm sure that was not important at all.
Anyway,
Oh,
Minnie, on
definitely
the
isn't.
on the outside we're relieved for multiple reasons, but on the inside, I'm just making sure you're okay.
So, who takes second watch?
I could care less. I'll go next.
So Minna had called second watch. So Leo kind of taps Minna, awake. You look at Leo. He looks like he's kind of just in thought, and he's like, "It's your turn for watch."
Nothing new.
Nothing at all. It's relatively quiet.
Okay.
Strangely so.
I'd roll insight if I was any good at it and not asleep.
From his sleep, insight. From his sleep, that's bullshit.
Next morning, I had a dream. Leo lied to me. What are you hiding?
Dream Leo lied to me.
No! Had a dream. Leo lied.
Leo, I want you to apologize for lying to me in my dream.
I don't care if you meant it or not. It hurt my feelings.
God damn it.
Holy shit. Bro, I'm fucking ready.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think, she has much to think about, including the shield that she did bring with her on the mission, but not to to obtain
We
said
can't hear.
mission.
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear
The
you. So, you guys wake up, pack up, continue south, until eventually you come upon a sign that says, it's got there's one arrow pointing back the way you came that says the Glimmering City.
Mhm.
There's another arrow, and it's like a single arrow, pointing south, and it says City on the Shore. And then there's a third thing that's got two arrows pointing south, and it says Tower of Rage. And that is where we'll end the session.
I'm hoping this city on the shore is